I just caught that. Good to go. Good evening. Welcome to the Gallagher Shots YouTube channel. It's Emil Franchi. You'll know my face because I'm here quite a bit talking all sorts of nonsense about Newcastle United FC. And tonight it's a bit of a weird one because, as you may know, Sky Sports have decided to charge for a game when fans can't even get in the bloody stadium. £15 you can spend. And you can watch it on your TV right now if you do suddenly realise that you've come to the wrong place and you've seen two guys sat in what looks like a 10-year-old's bedroom and a 50-year-old's living room.
I kind of look like I've been held hostage.
Is that, yeah?
Yeah.
It looks like it's one of those audition couches, I think, Gaz, you've got going on there. Yes, this is Gaz, by the way, who you won't know. This is Gaz Drinkwater. Gaz is far better equipped than I am when it comes to talking about football, because Gaz, you've done stuff with Full Time Devils. Who are you with at the minute, apart from the BBC?
Pretty much just the BBC at the minute, mate. Radio Manchester, yeah, just doing talking balls weekdays, 6 until 7 p.m. But if you're in Newcastle, you won't be bothered about that, will you? Really?
6 o'clock is the last hour of my show on the radio, so we're technically rivals, just in different.
Oh right, okay, right. I would never have agreed to this in the first place if I realised that, mate. I'm promoting someone I shouldn't be promoting.
Yeah, well, Gaz does the show on the BBC. It's Talking Balls, which is basically just covering City and United, or Man United, as I should say, in Manchester, may I add. We'll get on to that. But yeah, basically, Gaz, you are the Manchester United representative for tonight. We've not randomly got a City fan in. What a cock up that would be in the first 5 minutes. We've got the wrong Manchester fan. This is a special little FanZone. You might have seen Sky Sports do this many years ago, where the two rival fans sit and just chat nonsense about the game. It's pretty much what's going to happen. So yeah, we're doing it in association with Toon Pools on Twitter. Toon Pools, if you want to follow him, he's going to be running pools throughout the night. It's going to be a lot of Man United's Newcastle themed things. There might be stuff about the styling of mine and Gaz's hair. Basically, whatever happens goes tonight. And we're doing this because we want to raise money for the NUFC fans food bank. We're basically going to say, right, £15, give that £15 to the food bank that you would have given to Sky Sports, the pay-per-view, and hopefully we're going to raise a ton of money. As things stand, I believe that we're on about 5,000 already since this little charity not PPV thing started, so that's great. Gaz, is there a Manchester United's food bank thing for donations that they have?
Yes, there is. I actually just retweeted it a little bit earlier on. The Manchester United and the City food banks have both teamed up, and they're actually encouraging people to do the same thing as well in Manchester and donate to a food bank there. So it is nice to see at least something good's coming of what is an absolute rip-off and a disgrace, I think, to fans of a sport that's supposed to be a working class sport in the middle of a frigging pandemic, to be charging people working people who a lot of people are having to work despite having all of their liberties rightly taken away. It's so hard on people's mental health and just general health and lifestyle. It's a disgrace, I think.
Yeah, it's not great, is it? And we've seen so much happen this week with the PPV. We've got stuff going on with the Project Big Picture. Fans just seem to be getting taken for granted. So that's why we're here. We're trying to make a bit of a stand to make sure this doesn't happen. If it happens, then we'll take full credit.
I disagree with that. I'm pro Project Big Picture. I want Manchester United deciding what everyone else does. That sounds like an ideal world to me.
Oh dear, yeah. We should disclaimer on the screen right there that there's a twinge of sarcasm in Gaz's voice there. But yeah, if you are joining us, do make yourself known. Gaz is on Twitter. What's your handle, mate?
It's radio_Gaz.
Radio_Gaz. I'm Emil_Franchi. Good luck spelling it first time. And we won't be tweeting tonight because we're too busy doing this, but you can also follow the things on Toon Pools and everything else. And if you do want to know how to donate to the food bank, I believe there is something in the description. And you can also go to @NUFC Fans Food Bank, I think. Let me just check. There we go. NUFC Foodbank. Sorry, I've just got Twitter to my hand here. So, Gaz, we were just saying before we came on camera there that there's going to be a little bit of an element of non-traditional methods tonight. We said that we would maybe set ourselves a few challenges. I've technically broken yours already, but we'll just let that one slide. So
okay, well, we'll start from scratch from now.
We'll start from scratch from now, but Newcastle fans know that there is only one United. However, tonight we come up against a different United, which is Manchester United. Gaz isn't allowed to say United when talking about any club tonight. Because we might not know which one he's talking about.
And the thing is with this is what makes it so difficult is a lot of fans from outside Manchester who don't support Manchester United will refer to us as Man U. And like if you say that in Manchester, that's like blasphemy. That's the last thing you can call us. And the go-to is literally, well, the end part of Manchester United.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. So there we go. So what we've said is if Gaz does it, I'll be watching. I've got a tally ready to go. And each time he says that word without referring correctly, it'll be another £1 that he has to donate to the food bank. Gaz, have you got a bit of one for me?
I've been trying to think of one. But to be honest, mate, I feel like I'm the guest here. I'm the rival. On the Newcastle, this to raise money for Newcastle Foodbank on the Newcastle United channel. I don't mind. I'll let you off without a forfeit. I think. I'll just. If I think of one halfway through the game, maybe you're mentioning Shearer one too many times. Maybe I'll just say no more, mate. But I do fear if I say that, you'll have no stories after that because he's the man your club revolves around.
Okay, well, you're the first one to mention him, the Man United fan there, so make of that what you will. We are going to speak
I can see him in the background.
He's there, he's on the back of my shirt, but I'm not saying the name. A poll has already started, quick snap poll from Toon Polls. Who is more in need of a haircut, Emil or Gaz? You can vote on that now. Gaz currently leading with 100%, 2 votes.
That has to be me. No, that genuinely factually is me. I've had 3 haircuts cancelled because COVID outbreaks.
When was your last one?
About 3 months ago.
Blimey. Right, well, yeah. So tonight we're actually raising money to get Gaz a haircut. That's what we're going to go for. But yeah, we will look at the teams tonight. Gaz has already had a quick word with me about his thoughts on it. Gaz, sum it up in one word.
Turd.
Yes, so we will touch on that before the game kicks off at 8 o'clock tonight. If you are managing to watch a stream or the game alongside this, then I apologise if there are maybe spoilers or delays to the reaction. But as you may be aware, it is very hard to keep these things perfectly in line. Someone called Jack has just said every time Emil touches his hair, it's £1 of the food bank. That's not a bad shout, actually, because I have a tendency to do that. However, I might just have to sit on my hands just to stop myself from doing that. But Gaz, are you happy with that one? If I touch my hair, it's harder for you to keep an eye on.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm happy with that one, but I'll need people to help me out in the comments and actually point out that Emil is touching his hair. Yeah, and maybe we can VAR this after the stream as well and go back and actually see how many times he did it.
Yeah, and we've got comments coming in here. Hi to Alex Davidson. Who have Aberdeen got next week, lads? I'm not too sure. Are you? Do you know?
Who Aberdeen have next week?
Who do Aberdeen? Yeah, Aberdeen, I think you call them.
I'd never heard of Aberdeen, mate, so I wouldn't know.
All right, well,
where are they from? Are they in Newcastle?
Somewhere north.
It's only 2 clubs in Scotland, so.
Yes. Well, Steve's going to join us in at any second now, I believe, and we'll have a chat about the food bank and for why we're doing this today. Steve, one of the co-founders of the NUFC Fans Food Bank, which, of course, would have been at the games, every single home game. You'd probably walk past Bill with a bucket or a few of the other teams. You might have even walked past the Gallagher Shots YouTube channel at one point, pushing trolleys all the way from South Shields. And that was fun. And funnily enough, that exact moment was this time last year or there or thereabouts, and that game was Manchester United at home, where Matty Longstaff got his amazing debut goal. There's a burp from me, so that's professionalism, isn't it? Guys, a big sigh about Matty Longstaff there. I think he's got a few Man United fans on strings.
Oh, no, absolutely, mate. I've been waking up in cold sweats because of Matty Longstaff all week, and that isn't sarcastic. I can just see it happening last minute of the game, and maybe even a De Gea mistake. That would be just perfect.
Well, we will see what happens, but I don't actually think that. I don't know. I don't know if he's made the squad today. I've got the starting 11, but I'm not actually sure if he is in the.
Thank the Lord.
Well, let's see. You'll be happy to know, no, he didn't make the bench, so you can rest easy, Man United fans.
I think we might get the win.
So it's going to be a case of seeing what happens. I don't know. This is honestly, I think this is one of the hardest games we could ever possibly call. We'll give it this, Steve, now. Hello, mate.
Oh, guys, you all right?
I'm good, Steve. So, yeah, for anyone who's not aware, this is Steve, Altheetonian on Twitter. Steve, you are a famous guy now in the realms of YouTube and everything like that. You do a bit of this yourself, but your main fame is the food bank. So, I've done a little bit just to explain what happens with the food bank to maybe anyone who doesn't know what's going on. But tell us why this £15 that people are donating to the food bank instead of pay-per-view is so important for the food bank.
First of all, thanks guys for this. It's a great opportunity. You're right. It is very, very important. I mean, I don't think people realise that the West End Food Bank, they feed over 1,100 people a week, which is amazing. That's just people turning up and being fed, given a meal. On top of that, they dish out over 4,000 food parcels every week to families in the West End and other areas of the city. So obviously there's a poverty issue. There's an immediate issue that we have to handle. And to give you an idea, what we're talking about since lockdown, since April, since the period of time when we have not been able to go into St James's Park to watch football, over 26,000 people have been fed by the West End Food Bank. And those people have been fed from donations made primarily, at least 25% by football fans. People who normally go to St James's Park to watch a game, who have used alternative sources, have been able to provide income for the West End Food Bank. And I think that alone says an awful lot about football fans in general, not just Newcastle fans in particular.
Yeah, it's fantastic, Steve. And I mean, the generosity of Newcastle fans alone, we were just saying it's got up to 5,000, I think, already, and it's rising. So we are encouraging people to donate £15 or whatever else they can. But we've got Gaz on tonight, Steve. He is a Man United fan. So I mean, just take one look at him and scowl, really. But have you had?
I wouldn't dare.
Yeah, well, we might as well bite our tongues for the moment. But have you had dealings with the Manchester food banks at all?
Yeah, we have. I mean, every food bank, every fan's food bank in the family, if you like, for want of a better word, always comes along. We go to their games, they come to our games, send representatives along, and leave donations. And I think the one thing that we found is that what this has shown is that football is a family. And, you know, that there's obviously a need all around the country, but it's also shown how football fans, when they need to come together, can come together. We might be angry at each other and shout at each other for 90 minutes or on social media, but when the truth comes to it, you know, we're all decent, normal, sensible human beings who have a care for the community. And it's good to meet you guys. Good to meet you.
It's good to meet you too, mate. I was going to ask you, Steve, with what you see happening in especially the lower divisions of football at the moment, with a lot of communities losing the local football club, how much does that concern you, especially when it comes to food banks? Because a lot of these clubs are involved in initiatives like that.
I think it'd be fair to say that it should be worrying everybody, because, as you say, local clubs, you know, the likes of Bury, who went out of existence, that's very much a community football club. I think is it Macclesfield that went out of business recently as well?
Just gone back,
recently saved, but still.
Only a matter of a few weeks ago. And these are the lifeblood, not just for the community going to watch football, but what those clubs do within the community, and they hold everybody together. And people don't realise that when you lose a football club, you lose an awful lot more than a Saturday afternoon.
Mm.
Yeah, well, Steve, thanks for coming on. We'll bid you farewell there. But is there anything? Do you want to make a quick prediction for tonight?
Oh no.
My first prediction is I think we're gonna hit over £5,800. That's my prediction, because that was, believe it or not, that's the highest we ever collected on a match day. And ironically, it was against Manchester United.
Well, there we are.
There a couple of
very generous away fans. That's what helped.
I mean, just to give you an idea, guys, when I said that we've fed over 26,000 people since April, 40% of those people were kids. They were young people, young children. And if people want to give an idea of how much food we're talking about being collected by food banks, you're talking over 150 tons of food that has been distributed during that particular period of time. So I think it's a big round of applause to everybody who gets involved. And I know the Gallagher Shots lads have been great with us, doing some of the stuff that they've done. You know, how they managed to walk from South Shields, I don't know.
I don't know how I did that, Steve. I'll be honest.
I think some of you swam it, didn't you?
We got. This will mean nothing to you guys, but for anyone in the North East, they'll probably know if they've done the Great North Run route. Going up the bank at Wardley, it is close. The closest thing to torture I think I've ever come across. And Adam, who's tech opping us tonight, is nodding away as well in the background. So yeah,
it can't be worse than your away end.
See, there's the first thing. I'm going to fine him for that. Steve, it's getting a bit heated, as you can tell. Probably
the type that use the lift, mind. I must admit.
Well, exactly. Look at him, dirty man. Steve, thanks so much for coming on today, and hopefully we'll smash that 5,800. We'll see if we can get to 6, shall we?
Why not? Why not?
Yeah,
thanks
why not?
Guys.
We'll catch you later, Steve.
Cheers,
Thank you.
Thanks to you all. Thanks now.
And there he goes. Right, so Gaz, we've got about 10 minutes until kickoff. Just to let you know, I'll be honest, I touched my hair. I
totally forgot. I've already forgot.
I touched my hair there, so that's a shame, isn't it? But here we are. I can't quite see you on camera. I can't see you on camera at the minute, but I'll get you back, I'm sure. So Gaz, we had a quick mention about the teams, and you said turd. Why does that Man United team scream turd at you?
Well, I mean, the thing that everyone's going to be talking about now is Harry Maguire starting. And the worst thing is about this is it would have been the perfect week to give him a rest. And Solskjaer did so well in the week. His press conference, he said he's picked up a knock. Now, it was obviously a lie, and it was obviously just to give him a week out of the press, get his head straight, get his body right, just get settled and be ready for the next game. And then now, him starting is now such a talking point, and there's now so much more pressure on him for this one. So it wouldn't surprise me if we don't get a great performance out of him, and I'll almost excuse it. Another weird thing is you've got Luke Shaw starting over Alex Telles, who's just signed from Porto. Mm-hmm. Brilliant left back, very exciting. Don't know why he doesn't start today. Pogba's dropped, which is understandable after the game against Tottenham, but at the end of the day, it is Paul Pogba, and he's better than Scott McTominay and Fred, who play instead of him. And then the real worries are Mata, who can't run, and Daniel James, who can't do anything but run, playing on the wings. I just don't know where the creativity is there, but who knows? Who knows, mate?
Well, Maguire's having a bad week, isn't he? He's having a bad year, you might say. So a lot of Newcastle fans were looking forward to playing against Harry Maguire today. However, looking at our team, a lot of people seeing Ryan Fraser's form in the week were expecting us to, go hell for leather at the Man United back four, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Jeff Hendricks in there again, Joe Linton as well. Sorry to use these names that are probably putting the fear of life into you guys, just so far. But we have got San Maximan in there, which will be an interesting one because on his day, as we saw against Burnley, he can really run at teams, and seen a nice little partnership form between him and Callum Wilson. The rest of the team just really depends on who turns up, if I'm honest. With an unchanged side and this rewarding style that Steve Bruce seems to be given each game, then it remains to be seen. We'll just see what happens tonight. Just for anyone in the comments there who were saying, is anyone showing the game tonight? We aren't showing the game tonight. We are just purely providing reactions. If you remember the old fan zones that they used to put on TV where two fans shout at each other and basically don't talk any sense about the game, they just kind of go on and on and on. That's pretty much what tonight is. If you want to find your own stream of the game, then please be mine and Gaz's guest. We would love to be able to be your commentary team for the night. It would be fantastic.
What a world.
It would. I mean, Christ, what dystopia are we in if it was you and me ended up doing this? Me and Gaz have worked together in the past. We've been to Stoke. We've been through it all. And we've ended up on YouTube together commentating the Newcastle and Manchester United game, which is just madness. And look at us here. Look at it. Clive tells he can't even get a game to commentate on, yet here we are stealing his job.
Mate, I should say that since I've only mentioned the parts of the United team that I'm pissed off about. I should actually talk about the good parts of it and actually the whole lineup in general. David De Gea starts in goal. Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw, the fullbacks. Maguire and Lindelof. By the way, despite what I've said about Maguire, Victor Lindelof is potentially one of the worst centre-halves I've seen at United. So enjoy that one.
Lindelof's weird because I'm pretty sure Lindelof was one of those like who you would sign on Football Manager.
Yeah.
And then he'd like go on to be great. How old is Lindelof?
I think he's about 20, 25, something
is
like
he?
that.
All right. See, I think I'm always confusing him with Nemanja Matic. Are they not the same person?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. I always think that Lindelof looks every time I
like 35.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't. I always think that they're the same player. I don't know.
26 he is, Lindelof.
And you know, I've heard his name so many times, but I still couldn't tell you what Scott McTominay looks like. Just this is how far Man United have fallen, right? I don't have a clue about who any of your team is, right? No. I mean, Wan-Bissaka, great Crystal Palace fullback. Yeah. David De Gea, I once sat behind him on a plane coming back from Madrid.
Really?
EasyJet, so you know he's got up in my estimations there. likes to travel light. And yeah, James, you know, it could be anyone. It could be the band James that you've got. It could be.
Here's the thing. I look at and this might seem proper disrespectful, and it probably is, right? And Newcastle fans will be proper annoyed at this.
Here we go then.
Sometimes
everyone,
when we're playing against a team of Newcastle's level, I always think how many of our squad, how many of our team would actually wouldn't get in the opposition's team.
Right.
And if it's more than 3, it's a concern. So, I don't think Lindelof, Shaw, fucking Fred, because I think he's shit.
Don't even know
James, I don't think any of them get in your team.
Mata probably would, because he always seems to score at St James's Park.
No, yeah, you're right. He has scored a few bangers there.
As for me, I know all 11 players would probably make it into the Manchester United team. So there we go. However, it is nearly 8 o'clock. As they say at the match, the teams are out of the tunnel now and they're on the pitch. Hopefully, my laptop's not lagging too much. 2 laptops we've got going on here today, and God knows. So yeah, we've got the Newcastle team. I'm just looking at the back 4. Emil Kraft is the one to watch. You know. A guy called Emil, I would never trust, to be honest. So there we go. Our fellow channel member Andy Burnham saying that's a good point, Gaz, but I don't actually know which point he's on about. So
maybe it's just how many of our team would get into your team. It is embarrassing. It's so embarrassing, honestly. I would back. I reckon Leicester are better than United right now on paper.
Man United, who? No, yeah, it's all right. I'm just
one. That's a United, yeah. All right.
There's another one.
That's a quid.
Right, okay. I'll just put the one down. You got it on that second one there. I'm just going to quickly check how we're getting on in the haircut wars. It's currently 54%, 46 to me. So we've got Brexit polls here coming in.
You're leaning against the guy who actually needs a haircut.
Well, to be fair, I don't think my barber might have took enough off the other week. So just it's getting very thick around the back there. But yeah, thank you to those who have been here from the very start. Tweet about it. Take a picture of the screen, take a picture of the match and that while it's happening. We'd love to get as many Newcastle fans and Manchester United fans watching this as possible. Notice how I managed to not actually touch my hair whilst talking about my hair.
This is a difficult one for me because yours is an audio based one, mine is visually based, and I'm supposed to be watching the game here.
Yeah, I know. We should probably. That's the one thing I'm worried about here. I worry that at times I'm just going to stop talking because I'll be so engrossed in the game. But judging by some of it, we'll see what happens. Hi to Ali. He's got in touch on Twitter. He's revising for exams and listened to me and Gaz talk. So Ali, if you are needing any help, any questions you want to test us out on, we'd appreciate that. I don't know what exam it is.
How many GCSEs did you get, Emil?
Oh God. Enough.
Yeah, the same. That's my answer.
I got enough. I got an A-star in geography. Haven't used it yet. Look why I work in radio. I'm just looking at what Ali's revising, and I don't want her to ask us any questions about that because that looks like mush to me. Oh my word!
Okay,
Was it like quantum physics or something like that? People are asking what channel is the match on. The channel's on. I think it's on Sky, but you're not paying for it, right? You can stick it on one of your dodgy BLQ boxes if you want. But kickoff's just about to happen, Gaz. So good luck, mate. And let's see how this goes.
May the best team win. I hope the real winner tonight will be football.
The real winner tonight is the fans, of course.
Exactly.
Thank you for joining us. So, I don't know how you want to do this, guys, but we'll just see how it goes. Players have taken a knee. Good on them. And the match is about to kick off. So,
looking forward to this, mates.
Guys, what's your favourite? What's been your favourite recent game of Newcastle Man United?
Oh, it's got to be it's one that I mentioned earlier on. It's got to be the Ashley Young one. An absolutely dross game of football, if I remember correctly. And I just remember Ashley Young popping up at the end. I was half cut for this one. I was in the away end. I don't remember anything from the game apart from Ashley Young scoring the scruffiest goal, but it was just brilliant, perfect, typical Louis van Gaal football. You bore the opposition to the point that they lose interest.
I was trying to remember which game that was,
2016 it must have been.
Was that the Boxing Day one when we were in like a fluorescent yellow kind of top?
Nah, it can't have been Boxing Day because I don't think I would have gone on Boxing Day, but I can't remember.
Well, this is quite interesting, guys, because on the YouTube screen we've actually got stats going on below us, so that relieves you and I of any duty of actually talking about what's going on.
Brilliant
in the game, so we can just crack on with that. It's been a pretty dull start in the first minute or so. Man United seem to be playing Brucey ball, long ball. How about that, guys?
I think that what I love, and you see loads of teams doing it now because obviously you're allowed your centre halves in the back in the box from a goal kick. You see so many teams trying to play out from the back, and so many teams are just not good enough to do it. And it's excellent viewing when you see them instantly start passing out the back and instantly shit it. And United are totally one of them. That's another one.
Well, we've got. Oh, there we go, straight in there. Brilliant.
And Man United are definitely one of those teams.
Guys, hang on a minute. Go on. Oh! Is that in? Is that? Come on, Emil! Yes!
What was that?
My
That's
God!
not gone in, has it?
Emil Kraft has scored! Oh, yes, my man! That's what I'm talking about, guys. Get a man who's actually... Oh, yes, Luke Shaw has scored it. Oh, come on! Come on!
Through the side of the goal, that.
It doesn't matter, it's gone in. Oh, come on! Emil Kraft! What has happened? I didn't even look. Shelby.
I need to see this. Luke, I reckon, is it deflected off Luke Shaw's arse or something?
I think Kraft put the ball into Wilson and it actually came off.
Oh, my God.
Luke Shaw's foot. Oh, fantastic! Come on!
To be fair, why is the hair not moved?
Well, I mean, does he do that often?
Yeah.
Just let you know, I've touched my hair there, but I couldn't give a fuck because we've just scored. Ollie, you're looking towards... You better retrain. You better retrain and reskill because you need a new job, son. Guys, how are you feeling, mate, after that? Oh, come on! I don't even care.
It feels almost, despite being a minute into the game, it always felt like an inevitability that we concede first. I'm kind of glad that we've done it early.
Responding because they've currently got... Is that James or Maguire? I can't tell.
That would be Daniel James.
Daniel James there.
Just,
so
prancing about the left wing.
Is it like in poker where Daniel James like evolves into Maguire?
I think if Daniel James just evolved into a footballer, it would be a star. No, that's harsh. That's really harsh. He's not that bad.
Matt Foster, I think it's my mate Matt Foster. He wants a play-by-play, guys. So should we try and do a bit of play-by-play and see how long that lasts?
What do you mean by that?
So he wants it like an actual commentary. I think.
Oh right, so he wants actual real live commentary. Okay, so I'd be like that, like an ex-England pro, and I'm the co-commentator.
You can be the guy who just suddenly chimes in about how good Liverpool are.
Okay, cool, great.
So there's a ball into the box from Manchester United, Luke Shaw, who of course conceded the goal. A bit of a long-range effort there from a Manchester United player who I don't know. Why are they showing the guy who didn't kick the ball? Was it Wan-Bissaka?
Oh yeah, Fred, he's really tried hard in recent weeks. I just think his shot wasn't quite on target there, mate. But he'll keep trying again, and I think he'll be better next time.
Just getting the replay there on the screen. Luke Shaw should be hanging his head in Look, right, Matt, there you go. You got a bit of play-by-play there. Clearly, it's not going to work. But 4 minutes in, 1-0. Are Man United any good at responding, Gaz?
It's not that we're good at responding. It's just that it's an inevitability. It seems that we will concede first and we will concede goals. So I like to think that we've gone past the point of us being phased by it now.
Well, to be honest, we it's quite scary actually, because Newcastle conceding early is never a good sign, because it means that we have to sustain, and it means that Jonjo Shelby has to actually care for 90 minutes now and try and get another one. But he's looking bright so far, I have to say.
Mate, right.
Oh, here we go.
I want to ask this question. Jonjo Shelby he's a typical example of one of these players. How annoying, right, must it be to support a club where you have certain players who only turn up against certain teams?
Well, Jonjo Shelby loves
when
it.
He plays United, he wants it.
Well, it's just when he plays any Big Six club, because it's like a shop window to Jonjo. Like, he's thinking, right, but the thing is, tonight, he's been outsmarted because they've put £15 charge on it. So he's like, oh, man, I don't know what to do. Is anyone watching? But he knows. Like, is anyone actually... Who would scout Jonjo Shelby? I'll ask you that, Gaz.
You couldn't imagine him going to any top six club, mate.
Well, it depends who the new top six is, because it's Everton. West Ham and Southampton.
He's not getting in Everton's team, is he? I'm surprised he still gets in yours, to be honest. He always turns up against United, though.
Who?
Jonjo Shelby.
Against who? Yeah!
Turns up against Manchester United.
£3 stick out there, and I am still yet to touch my hair again. Just while Man United are on the attack there, which is slightly worrying. Gaz,
I like it. Bruno Fernandes. I love to see Bruno Fernandes getting involved in the box. When he gets it, the problem is he gets it so deep, and it's not his game. It's the same as Pogba. In a way, I don't know why we signed him, because he's brilliant and he's better than Pogba, but he plays in the same position as him for me. So you can't play both.
There was another snap poll that went out earlier, pre-match, Gaz. I don't know if you saw it, but it was a better partnership. Cole and Beardsley, as in Andrew Cole, or Andrew Cole and Dwight York. Cole and Beardsley won by 77%. I think that's because it's on two polls there. But Cole and York, longing for the days that came back, do you reckon?
Cole and York, 1999. Honestly, they still scored the best goal that I've ever seen from a forward duo, the best link up I've ever seen, where they just passed it round the whole defence and a goalkeeper. Who was that against, Dan? Juve. Was it Juve? Was it Juve? Yeah.
We should probably add that Gaz isn't alone here.
My stepdad's in the
Your stepdad's with us. What's his name?
It's Dan.
Dan, you're losing. How does it feel?
You're losing. How does it feel?
It's great, mate.
Oh, brilliant. Just a reminder, guys, just for anyone who might have just joined us, tweet about it, please. Let everyone know that this is going on, because I think pretty much every Newcastle fan is watching a dodgy stream. So we've got a bit of a 90-second delay, which means that you're right on cue, and that means we are completely and utterly in time. So it's great start for us, this, I have to say. I do enjoy, Gaz, when you guys attack, you just go pretty silent, and it's great. So
we have players who are capable. You know what? I'm talking shit there. I was gonna say we do. I was gonna say we have enough players who are capable of winning a game on its own, but I don't think we do in the current form. I still think Marcus Rashford is one of the best young players in the world. I genuinely think he's phenomenal, and I feel let down for him.
You know what, Marcus Rashford is the one player who I will enjoy on the pitch tonight.
Yeah,
he's doing a remarkable thing, and I followed him on Instagram for a bit, and then I realised, right, if this happens, this is going to happen, where he'll score against us, and I'll be watching it pop up on Instagram. I was like, I can't have that. I don't care what you've done for the country, mate. I'm not having it.
But the thing is, as well, with Marcus Rashford, like, don't get me wrong, we've all said how amazing it is, everything that he's doing off the pitch, and like, don't get me wrong, he's an absolute hero. I also find it hilarious how they try to shut him up by giving him an MBE, and then he's just gone in 2-footed the next day.
Absolutely loves it. Loved it.
But I do honestly want to say that on the pitch, I still think he's Manchester United's best player. And that's saying something. He's the most talented player we've got, and he's still very young. I think he could be phenomenal. I just think.
Sorry. You got close there.
Oh yeah, mine was just me 5 seconds behind yours. But like genuinely, he could be brilliant.
Yeah. What do you reckon to you lot without Martial?
Yeah, it's weird that he's not started, but I think that's just Ollie dropping players who didn't show up in that Spurs game.
He also got sent off, mate.
Oh yeah, of course.
Can you try and convince people that we've not just paid a guy from Manchester? We've not just paid a random man to come on.
Manchester United season ticket holder, but I'm sure you will remember that last game against Spurs. And if you're a United fan, you want to take
that game. As a Newcastle fan,
as a Manchester United fan, you want to take that out of your brain as quick as possible.
I just say, you'll let me off. £4 already go at the food bank. To anyone else who's watching this and thinking these guys are absolutely awful, please donate £15 to the food bank and then take yourself elsewhere, because I apologise for the standard tonight that's going on. But we're having a laugh. I'm having a great time so far.
I was genuinely sat here thinking, well done, Ollie. Nice one for dropping him. Show your hard, mate. Take no prisoners. Well done, Ollie. Drop Martial.
You know, over the last few days, I've been telling everyone how much of a massive Man United fan you are, and like been just pushing this so much, and then he can't even remember that Anthony Martial was sent off in that absolute monstrosity of a game the other week.
You know what? The worst thing about that is it wasn't even a red card.
Well, I didn't see it, but you know,
slapped him. It wasn't even a red card. He slapped him, but he was actually shoved by. I think it was Ericsson. No, Lamella, of course, not Ericsson. Lamella.
We're all right there.
Well, Ericsson doesn't play for them anymore, you know, so I'm pretty sure it's not him.
Newcastle currently sat second in the table, by the way, so soak it up, Mags. We are flying currently. A little bit of craft work, as people are pointing out. Thank you very much. But yeah, no, it's. I mean, I'm surprised we haven't conceded yet, but I couldn't actually tell you what we look like. I'm too busy focusing on your lack of knowledge of your own team.
Ask me something else about the Spurs game. I won't remember that.
I was so few. Oh God. See, who's that you've got there?
I like this. Marcus Rashford breaking through. But this is the problem. He needs more support. And what can he do in that situation? He's got the two shortest players in the team in the box to aim at. And Bruno passing it back in at Rashford. Is he offside? Probably.
See, this is the thing. This is what every team can do against Newcastle. They can basically. Newcastle get penned in so easily. Have you watched much of us this like?
Mate, I'm going to be totally honest. I won't have watched more than the highlights on Match of the Day.
Well, what did you think of us? It's not to say, like, have you seen much of us?
Wilson, you'd be absolutely screwed.
Yeah, well, true, but I mean,
you've got him, so it doesn't matter.
Well, we've got him, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
And he's. I mean, I was looking at the stats actually. If he scores today, he's the first player to do it since Loic Remy with 5 in 5. So.
Oh really?
Bring it on! Yeah. I mean, for Newcastle, not as a whole. But there was a few stats actually which I found. This is the first time that Newcastle were above Man United when playing you since 2013, when we beat you 1-0 at your place, Johan Cabaye in yellow.
Oh, that was I remember that game clearly. That was the game where I think was that the Moyes season.
It was the first Moyes season, yeah.
Yeah, it was, yeah, because the only Moyes season, because I think that was the moment where I realised, shit, Man United really are. We're really not indestructible like I always thought we are. Like in my lifetime, you've got to imagine, I'd never seen United finish outside the top 3, and all I'd known was our most disappointing season. We finished 3rd, and then when I saw that game and I saw that result, and I saw, because if I remember correctly, Newcastle were on a bit of a low at the time, or chance it. And when I saw that, I realised that.
Am I behind or are you behind? I don't know. We need to line these bloody streams up.
I think I'm just a few seconds behind you.
Is it? Oh, sorry. Right, I'm just seeing the replay now. All right, is that a deflection?
Yeah, I think it's a corner. Yeah, corner.
Yeah, it is. See, I'm worried. I worry about. Have you got anyone you can aim for?
Harry Maguire.
Oh God, yes. Oh,
that's him. That's
a crap corner, that mate.
He's not even scored too many from corners, if I remember correctly.
There's Jamal Lewis. Right, come on, lads, get rid of the ball. Go on, say it. Go on. We've run up that bloody pitch. Oh, what happened there? It's all right, tangling of legs. Oh, look at him go! Oh, you dirty bastard! Who was that scumbag? Was that Martial again? Martial hacked him down.
It was, I think it was Shaw or McTominay.
Stephen Bester says I missed a certain word there, Gaz.
Right, you're on a fiver.
You're on a fiver now. We might as well round it up.
Okay, fiver.
Even though we're currently in a cashless society.
How good is he, St. Maximin? Is he really as good as you lot?
If I was to describe him as a farm animal, I would describe him as the goat. No, he is. You know what it is? I was talking about this.
Better.
Well, look at the two of us, man. Christ. That's a four. The title of this YouTube video is "We Can Do Better."
Always Rashford.
I thought that was another one. I thought that was another ghost goal. Oh, right. Yeah, no. So Saint is great on his day. A bit. We've seen the best and worst of him. We saw the best against Burnley, and we saw the absolute pits against Tottenham, where he gave away a penalty. Then he started hanging his head in shame for the rest of it, and his bruised ego had to walk himself down the tunnel because he just couldn't handle it. And that is the issue with a player who so many fans are relying on, because last season in particular, it was like, right, give the ball to San Maximin. Now it's a bit better because San Maximin can give the ball to Wilson. But when you've got a player who is just Hollywood, anything less is rubbish, really. So yeah, I mean, he just gets the club, and he's done visits to the food bank as well, who we're supporting tonight. Oh, nice. He does so much, and he signed that new contract this week, which takes him up to 6 years in Newcastle. And his video to the fans, I know it came from the club, and he has to say these types of things, but with him it just seems different. He's saying, look, this is my city, this is my home. I've missed a couple of certain words, by the way, but I'm going to let you off, right? I've got my channel literally watching for you to say it. Andy says it could be £100 up by now, guys. But
I just want to interject on your rave there and just say he's going to be signing for Tottenham for 40 million.
Think he'll go to Tottenham? Oh, hang on a second.
I don't know. He won't be staying at Newcastle, and it's one of them. And you have so many players like this. And don't get me wrong. The way United have fallen in recent years, I'm actually seeing players like this play for United, where you seem like they get the club, they love the club, but at the end of the day, the club comes in. They're obviously going to go. So all I can say is the exact same thing with Ander Herrera. When he was at United, he was.
Where was he?
Okay, that's another one. Yeah, God, I keep saying Manchester United.
Guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to touch my hair. There you go. I feel sorry for you.
I don't mind.
Tell you what, mind. We are dealing with you. Jamal Lewis is dealing with you here. I must say, I know he's considered a throw in there, but we seem to be nullifying you a little bit.
Well, we've not really got that much to nullify. It's sort of like you wonder where the creativity comes from with United. And
with who?
Fucking hell,
guys! I think it's best if you just.
No. I was talking about you lot.
All right, okay, yeah. Could be both. Could be both.
At this point, I'm just thinking of saying, right, let's just say 25 quid done.
Yeah, we'll just set fee. You know what? Why didn't you just set up a standing order from your account? We've got an in-game poll going on here. Who is doing a better job with the squad they have at their disposal? Now, it's Bruce or Solskjaer here. I couldn't tell you. What do you reckon, guys?
Well, I mean, United finished third.
Who?
The fucking hell! What is wrong with me? Every time I do it, I've got to give a quid.
Guys, can we just get your stepdad on, please? Because I think he's going to.
Dan, they won't do what away from you. Why?
No, because I think he knows more about the team and he knows the rules better. You've just scored. You've just missed a goal. Oh, no, you've just scored.
Have we? Oh, my God. Amazing.
Can't believe it, can you?
I just missed that. I genuinely just missed that.
Right. What is
Let
he?
me see this again, right? So is it Mata on the left, on the wing?
They're looking at someone being offside.
Bruno Fernandes. Mata's in an offside position. Oh, he is. He's
it's offside!
Offside.
Come on!
Offside.
Yeah, I mean, if Mane was offside today, then that is offside.
VAR.
VAR. Yes, it's been ruled out for offside. Newcastle United 1, Manchester United 0. Still, Craig Pawson there is just he's pointed at the touchline there, pointed at Ollie, and he said sacked in the morning, which is very unprofessional from a referee.
So the thing is, what did you ask me before? You asked me about.
I said, can you get your stepdad? I said, can you get your stepdad on?
You said he's done a better job with this squad.
Yeah, well,
Manchester United finished 3rd last season. That's decent, and this team isn't the 3rd best team in the league.
I think a lot of Newcastle fans will not vote Bruce if their life depended on it either. So, yeah, I mean, oh God, it was. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that one's too hard for me because I think that it's two very, very different teams and squads when you look at it. Because I mean, you've got world class players who've won a World Cup in your squad.
Who's a world class player?
No, I mean in terms of like from their CV, you're looking at Pogba.
Here's the thing: I genuinely don't think he's a world class player. So I've not. How long's he been at United now? 3 years, 4 years.
He's not played. Gazzy's not played for us for 1 second.
That's another one.
How
long's he been at Manchester United?
We're nearly up to a tenner, by the way.
21 minutes in, nearly up to a tenner.
Also, Gaz, I love how you're asking me how long he's been at Man United because you don't.
No, I was just thinking, is it 3 years or 4 years? But either way, I've not seen a world-class season from him yet at Manchester United. So I've got no reason to actually think that he's world-class. I think even in the French team, I think every player...
John Joe Shelby again with a header in there. Oh, we should probably watch the match, you know.
Well, I'm just explaining why United is shit. Manchester. Oh fuck!
He's done it again. There we go. Gaz is up to a tenner. We might have to stop at some point because I feel.
No! Don't worry, it's fine.
We'll let you get to half time. I don't want you like forking out 500 quid.
I like this. I actually genuinely think that this is an education that I need. Maybe it is time Manchester United fans realise that we're not the only team.
Oh God!
United
That's good hands from Darlow there, but you nearly snuck in
there.
Shall I refresh my stream so that I can be in time with you?
If you can pause it for literally 3 seconds.
Oh dear. Well, Bruce is already leading that poll there that Toon Polls is doing. Just a reminder for anyone watching, VAR Castle United, as Nathan's just pointed out.
Oh, goal! Get
Oh God,
he's done it! I've said
slab
he needed a goal, did he? Of all the players who needed a goal, the fridge has done it.
Look, have you ever seen someone so gutted as to score? No. What a miserable bastard.
That is a man who needed it. Who really needed that.
Oh, he flew in there.
That's relief.
Why was no one watching bloody Maguire?
Fucking, that's a top header as well, isn't it?
Oh, God. 2 of ours went at each other.
Exactly.
What the hell was that? Lascelles and... Oh, no.
3 players that you had there that messed up.
I think Joe Linton and Fernandes went for the same ball.
Yeah, and then he's also ran through another one of your players.
Oh, why was no one looking at that? For God's sake, lads. See, this is it now. So
this is it now. Game on.
At least it's exciting.
Just that little clip then is me at the end of every Manchester United game.
At least
it was exciting. Winning every week was boring anyway.
Yeah. People are going to have a change of heart and think, you know what, I will pay £15 for this. So yeah, that's a bit of a sickener. But technically our goal was pretty weak anyway. So
yeah.
God knows who the fuck was marking him there, because that is so annoying.
I mean, I know it's hard, isn't it, when you're watching a game from almost another team's perspective, but you've got to give it to Maguire surely for that as well. Literally just charged through all 3 of them.
You know what it is? We were drilled we were drilled.
That's an image.
Well, we might be about to get drilled. But yeah, it's probably a good time, as I was about to say. We are running this in aid of NUFC Fans Foodbank. The things in the description if you want to donate. £15 that you would have spent watching this game on TV, going to a very good cause. Myself and Gaz doing this free of charge, by the way.
Wait, are you not getting paid for this? I am.
Oh, are you getting?
Yeah.
I'm just taking your word. Someone's just someone Egon Smarty's just said, "Where is Gaz's forfeited money going to? Hopefully Newcastle Foodbank." I mean, where else would it be going? It's not going in my beer fund. This isn't just like a thing I've set up so Gaz has to give me 10 quid. It's not that. No, it will. That will also be going to the food bank on top of the money that we've already donated. So yeah, I've been touching my hair twice there, so that's £5.
I'm glad that you're keeping on top of it. I'm just assuming there's somebody.
I've come into this fairly disciplined.
I'm letting you on. I feel like we've got to the point where I've forgotten so much about saying the U word that I feel like you should join me with every time I say it. Yeah. I won't purposely do it.
Well, it's all right. I honestly, do not have a. You're fine to charge me, whatever. Maybe I'm paying for your beer fund. Is that what it's going to be? I'm just keeping one eye on Twitter to see if there's any more snap polls going on. I don't think we've got one for a bit. But if anyone wants to suggest one in the comments, a quick poll that Toon Polls can do, you can follow him on Twitter as well. And you can see what's going on with those. If you want to suggest a quick poll, any questions, I know we've got a few planned for later on, then please do fire away. Now,
Manchester United looking a lot more comfortable.
Oh, hello, Sam. Oh, go on, Sid. Have a run.
I like this. Oh, I don't like this.
No, it's all right.
Wan-Bissaka, you see. The spider.
What do you make of him?
This is, right, people will say I'm exaggerating here. And I imagine my stepdad in the background might laugh at me for this. But I think Wan-Bissaka last season was the best season I've ever seen from a right back at Manchester United.
I thought he was a bit slow getting up to speed.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Sorry, I didn't realise Howard Webb was in. that like go to the gantry.
What did you just say?
I was just saying, I thought it took Wan-Bissaka a little bit longer to adapt to life, or was he actually one of your standout players? I thought that...
No, not at all. I think he was one of our... I think he was our player of the season last season. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not really saying a lot, but I mean, we did finish third. So, and also when I say his best right back, the best season of a right back at Old Trafford, you've got to imagine that I'm 25, so my years watching United, I've never really seen us as a team that has to do that much defending, really, especially on the wings, and now we see so much more of it. So maybe that has a part to play in it, but defensively, he's so good.
We need to give a shout out to Thomas's cat, Camus. I'm not sure. Oh God. Sorry, it's a replay. Hey, cutting edge. I'm having a bit of a Chris Kamara here. Maybe that was it.
When you said,
"Oh no," you know what it is. I looked and I saw your lot were taking a corner, and then I looked again and it was in the net, and I thought, "Oh God."
I mean, to be fair, they did show it from exactly the same angle.
Oh, was it another? Was it not even another corner?
It was a goal.
I've only had one can. What's going on? Anyway, shout out for the blooming cat, Thomas. Thank you. Will's watching as well. He's a Portsmouth fan, so what else would you be watching?
I know, yeah. Honestly, not much going on down there.
He'll appreciate that. He'll want that just to feel something. Snap poll. How is this game going to end? NUFC win, draw, Man United win. Again, I can't call this, guys. I mean, the way it's going.
3-0 draw.
Yeah, I'd love to see a high-scoring draw because it's about time it happened. Rashford's coming in here, which worries me.
I like to see a bit. He's got a bit of flair about him.
Well, he's your man. Like, this is like one of those typical performances. If you guys are going to get a result, he's the one that'll get something, you know. And I'm surprised that the Newcastle team aren't just like getting down in front of him and bowing down and saying, "Hey, look at him with his MBE. Can't touch him."
And so anyone who saves a shot from Rashford hates kids.
I wasn't expecting that. You hear that?
Anyone who tackles Rashford
doesn't want children to have a Christmas. No. All right, okay. Carl Darlow is on the naughty list for this year. Oh God, I mean, we've got another snap one coming in there, but there's a one here from Jason. If Toonpoles is watching, get this on the poll. Which player from Newcastle would Gaz most want to sign, and vice versa? Oh well, that's not actually a poll. I think that's actually just between you and I. So I would say Rashford. Oh no! Oh God! Oh, that was it. See,
no,
was it? I think De Gea's down.
De Gea's save, but also bear in mind, I don't want the goalie to be injured here, but if De Gea is injured, we have got the best backup goalie in the league in Dean Henderson. So,
oh God, yeah, Henderson.
Yeah, don't get.
I'm not getting my hopes up, but like, it's a shame that he has to sit on the bench after the season he had last year.
It is, but to be honest, what I think, like, in an ideal world, I think he would have had another season on loan, but I think since he's here, I think it's because we saw so many times last season David De Gea has dreadful periods and it takes him so long to get out of it. And maybe if he has that competition, it'll boost him up a bit. But I also do think we're going to see him get a few games when De Gea has his fucking weird moments.
What's he done? Has he hit the post? I know,
he's hanged his arm on the post and he's twisted his arm back and he won't be able to carry on here, I don't think. Oh. He's going to have to go off, surely, because he's bent it back. He's stretched it.
See, this is my influence. He heard about me talking about him on that EasyJet flight, and Newcastle fans on Twitter are already writing us off, even though we have scored. But the negative play means that we've already lost this, guys. So I'll just congratulate you now.
Brilliant, thank you.
Whatever Twitter says goes. I do hate that. I do hate that.
Do you have like uber negative fans then? Because we've got so many.
Yes, yeah, totally. To be fair, I think that we're probably on par. We're probably on par.
You know what's interesting? Because you've obviously got an owner that the vast majority of your fans dislike for very viable reasons. Yes. I think it's the same with ours.
Yeah.
But then there's also this group of fans in our fan base that goes too far, where they literally think if you want United to win, then you
Touch my bloody hair there. Sorry. You said that word as well.
Good point. Okay, we both did it there. If you want Manchester United to win, then you're supporting the club, therefore supporting the owners, therefore part of the problem. And it's so weird, and it's only a small subsection, but they're so bizarre and almost tapped in the head.
Yeah, I mean, there's several issues for Newcastle fans. I think it's just the complete lack of. I mean, the fact we have Steve Bruce in charge after Rafa Benitez is one thing.
Yeah,
that come down is taking a lot longer for some people to accept. It's a hell of one.
Then again, Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
That's true. But at least you had a bit of a manager that was slightly unproven, if you like.
Faith,
so what are you watching it on? We're watching it on a stream. There's plenty going on here. Just find one. You'll know where to look. If you found us before the stream, then God help you. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, we aren't playing the most positive football. We were promised, football with an attacking mindset, front foot, and all that. And every single game comes in, and we are very negative. And we've got Almiron on the bench who could do something, but we're starting Jeff Hendrick, and this is kind of what I was saying before the game kicked off. This is worried.
Here we go, Bruno going through the middle.
So much more flowing football here.
This is what you want. You want quick passing, and with United, there's another one. With Manchester United, there's usually just not enough movement up top, and that's that's why there can't be quick passing when there's no one to pass to. We just need more intelligent passes. What I like to see, though, Daniel James in the box. Oh,
we're just inviting pressure here. Some people are saying that Newcastle are still 1-0 up on their stream. So, it's another corner, which is worrying for me.
Exactly. Slabhead, Harry Maguire on the end of this. Imagine if he scores a hat-trick.
There's Darlow out. Carl Darlow, who hits kids. There you go. That's a foul, that is. Yeah, that is.
Hey, really? Really? Was that a foul?
Oh, is that Lindelof, right?
Is that a foul? That's Lindelof, yeah.
See, Lindelof looks just like Maguire and James, and I don't know what... Sorry, I'm just getting a bit of steak out of my
quite a good-looking fella, Victor Lindelof. I think that's a massive insult.
I'm not saying he's a bad-looking guy.
Well, Harry Maguire's not a good-looking fella.
He's got a strange-shaped head, though, doesn't he?
It's just because of the shape of his head.
He's not that bad-looking. I mean, he's on my screen right now.
Sod, mate.
Right, okay. Let's two polls. I need a snap poll on this, please. Is Harry Maguire ugly, or has he just got a weird-shaped head?
Mate. If he had if you just put his face on a normal shaped head, he'd still be.
Well, okay.
Bit of a minger.
In the spirit of be kind, we probably shouldn't put that poll out there. But
no, don't. I'm not saying that.
No, we should probably. I don't know what is it. I think he's good looking.
All right.
Can we have this as a poll, please? Two polls, if you're out there.
Mate, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's what I say to this.
What? So, well, how can either? Well, technically, you behold Maguire more than I do. So,
I just don't think he's not my cup of tea, man.
Honestly,
what can I say?
Just to let viewers know, this is us watching a match and commentating on it. But I tell you what, at least it's alternative. You can watch this back on YouTube and think, yeah, it was all right. And, you know.
Don't see Clive Tilsley doing this.
You don't. You see him do... Oh, Christ, why this? He got so much bloody room there, lads.
This is what you like to see. Players like Juan Mata in the middle.
Dolo. There's the man who hates kids.
Right, you've got to be careful because in your accent, it kind of sounds like you say hits kids. Oh. That's a very different accusation.
This is going down the pan, isn't it? Our friend Egon's back saying, would rather snow Quasimodo than Maguire. I think that's harsh. I think Maguire's good looking. Oh, God.
Corner in the box.
Oh, it's off the line. Oh.
Chance. Rashford.
Where's our strike force, man? I'm pretty sure that Wilson just cleared it. Look at it. See, that's a snap and a half, that, man. That's not on. That's a yellow. He just took him right out. Dirty fuckers, you lot. Oh, piss off.
I fucking love that.
Who was that? Fernandez?
Nah, it was James, I think. Yeah, it was Dan James. That's a proper tackle.
Absolute little scrot him.
Stopping the attack.
I mean, he wasn't. I mean, let's be honest. Saint-Maximin wasn't exactly attacking by running towards the advertising board in the middle of the pitch. So let's not say that was not stopping an attack. Word.
It was a period of the game where the team was totally disjointed. There was no organisation in the defence. Take a man out, give him space. There we go.
Toon Pauls has ran that poll, by the way, and it's a question from is Harry Maguire ugly, or does he just have a weird shaped head? We've got the options of plain ugly, weird head, or he's a looker, and I'm currently losing on 19% with he's a looker. I don't think he's that bad. I agree. He does. So someone said he's the blue wicked hero. Vardy dubbed him slabhead for a reason. I'm now down to 6% in terms of he's a looker. So,
see, don't get me wrong. I imagine he's a handy fella to have on a night out. Although evidently he's not.
Well, there was the famous meme, wasn't it? But then it turned out that was his actual missus. And he was chatting up. So she was the only one who had eyes for him there. Lascelles cleared it off the line there. I thought it was Wilson. So God knows where Wilson was for that one.
And then you've got Rashford here who's picked up in knock. And this is after I've just said he's our best player.
Yeah, I love how one of yours has managed to get more injured than Saint-Maximin did when he was the one that was. He's shaking his head at something. He's probably wondering how long it's taken. Is that Rashford at
yeah, but that was Rashford. That was when he actually had the shot that was blocked off the line. I'm not sure if there was a foot in there.
Oh, what are you trying to say?
I don't think he's going to give a VAR check here for a penalty.
Yeah. Adam, who's operating tonight, we've got a link to the food bank if anyone wants to donate. £15. You don't have to donate £15. It would have been the amount that goes to PPV, but anything you can donate, then please do. But yeah, it's just a pause in play here. Darlow's getting the game up and running again, and long ball up to Wilson. See, that's what's not working. We've got a team like you guys who can you defend?
No, not at all. we've got Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who is an excellent defender. Don't get me wrong. We should be playing him centre half because he's so good. But then you've got Harry Maguire, who, in my opinion, last season was actually relatively consistent, and he did play every single game for us. So that's got to be a positive as well. I think it's an overlooked ability to not be able to pick up an injury throughout a season and stay fit. Then you got Victor Lindelof, who's a defender who can't tackle, can't run, can't pass, can't header the ball.
God.
This is what I like to see. United on the counter. Marcus Rashford.
I didn't realise we were attacking.
Going forward.
That's £12 there,
in the
Gaz.
Box.
£12 there, Gaz, as well.
£12, I don't mind.
Add salt into that wound there.
I wouldn't have minded if it went in.
I mean, see, I feel like we could be running at you here, and we're just not, because we've got one man doing the job. We've got one man doing the job here.
The further the game goes on, the more we're coming into it.
Well, I think you are fully into it. I mean, 40 minutes in, Christ, if you're not into it now.
No, I mean, like, we're proper taking control of it.
Yeah, fair enough. I know. I think we're crying out for half time. But this is what I mean. Like, the goal, technically, for us, it far too early for Newcastle to actually get a hold in the game, because you could tell. I mean, it was an own goal, so it's almost like the players have gone, well, we've not actually scored yet.
Yeah,
they've gone, we didn't score it, so technically it means that we need to score again, but they're not doing it.
I wonder if players ever actually think like that. Like, I always wonder if they ever get a disallowed goal. Did they actually think, well, at least we know we can score one?
We've had the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, exactly. Classic.
This is just... We're wide open.
Oh, this is more like it. I'm not liking the look of your defence here. You don't look. They're all pointing at each other. This is what United used to do.
Look at that. Wilson got on the ball there, and three of yours were on him, like a little triangle, and just closed in.
That's what Scott McTominay's for, though, pal.
Oh, I must get a look at him to see what he actually looks like.
Mate, he'd do a decent job for Newcastle. He'd be one of your best midfielders.
Well, we have. I mean, that was the one thing that was on, I think, most wish lists for Newcastle fans was. There's Pogba on there. What was I talking about? Yeah, I was saying we were crying out for a creative centre midfielder, because Hayden's good and consistent enough, but he doesn't actually do much more than the solid tackles. Shelvey, like you said, he struggles to turn up every week, and it's annoying.
Have Lingard if you want.
Lingard, yeah. Well, he was touted, I think, for us, but along with Smalling and Jones. So it was like going into the British Heart Foundation shop and saying, "Do you want any of these?" And say, "No, I've got that CD of Now That's What I Call Music. I don't want that one." That's from. There's a few celebrities on there who've already been cancelled, so we can't really have them. That's pretty much, yeah, or dead these days. So, I mean, what would you like to see change for your lot? What do you mean, in this game or in general? Well, I mean, we know what you like in general, but in terms of, this is the tearing.
We get it. We're really turning it on now a little bit.
You should be holding that. God!
Rashford, deflection. Come on, lads.
He's giving him the run around there, man.
I like to see this. United are actually playing with a bit of confidence now. It's not bad. Man,
who? Yeah.
£13. Go on.
You could win by 5 goals, and I'd still be spending less than you.
If we win by 5 goals, I'll say it 100 times. I'm not bothered.
Well, I hope everyone's enjoying the stream so far. Thanks again for joining us tonight. I should just say once again, we are donating for the NUFC Fans Food Bank. If there's a food bank that you want to donate to, then please just give that £15 to something other than the pockets of the owners and those who are doing it. But yeah, let's see what happens, and let's raise loads of money. Tonight, we are doing this stream, and if you want to tell people about it, tell them on Twitter. You can see it all. This is why do you look really dejected now at this? You look like you can feel it coming. Well, yeah, completely, because we just don't. This is the point of the game where I'm thinking, like, where the hell does our next move come from? And the only way it happens is if there's a change. But who do you have on the bench? Well, we've got Andy Carroll. Almiron.
Oh,
Ryan Fraser needs to be on that pitch. I thought Ryan Fraser should have started ahead of Hendrick.
Ryan Fraser's a player, though, isn't he? He's a decent little player.
I mean, they all are technically, if we're being scientific about these.
I mean, no. Come on. I mean, Andy Carroll. He's one of them where he's a wild card.
We've got a snap poll there saying how many of Man United's team do you think would start for Newcastle? It goes from 0 to 11, 0, 1 to 4, 5 to 7, 8 to 11. I think you put yourself in the 3 mark.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the polls running alongside this. But yeah, it's. I think most Newcastle fans are feeling dejected at this because it's just not. I've not.
It's weird. It's like it's not like you've set up defensively now, but because you don't seem able to contain any of our attacks, but you've got no creative output.
But this is the thing, right? We've got decent players on that pitch who just don't actually know what to do. They're not being told what to do. It was amazing at one point. There were some players that were getting the best out of them when we had Benitez. And it's almost like someone made the point of saying, like, oh, did they just forget how to play? And for some of them, it actually does look like they do regress under a different manager. It's quite strange how drilled we were. And I hate to make that comparison because there's nothing we can do about it. But you do notice it, particularly in, like, Lascelles, Dummett when he was playing. It's a different team, of course, but I mean, Shelby wouldn't even be on the pitch. So, hey, well,
see, we know all about that, but not necessarily different managers. But from when Ollie took over from Mourinho, and everything was going perfect for a while. It was the best football we'd seen since Alex Ferguson retired. Then all of a sudden, he gave him the job on a permanent basis, and it was turgid, and no one knew where it came from. Paul Pogba, the best players in the team, Martial, Pogba, Rashford, all turned into totally different players, and it was just weird. It was almost like they were playing for him to get the job.
Do you think they are for him?
The players,
yeah.
See, I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because everyone paints this picture of him that he's this like weak manager almost because he's done what he's done in Norway and he's like this Norwegian PE teacher, and you could never imagine him standing up to the likes of Paul Pogba. But I reckon he does. I reckon he's really hard with him, and I think Pogba just wants to go now because of it. Oh, chance. Oh. So why don't what? So do you like Steve Bruce though? Like obviously you'd rather someone better. I get that.
Totally.
But is he doing enough?
Totally not. No. No, I don't think so. I think that.
Why?
Well, it's that point I'm saying. Like, I think there's players in there who could clearly be better than with a clear system, but we seem to be playing the team that does well the week before. We're not actually setting up for each team. I mean, was it Brighton? Brighton, for example, was a game where we set up, but they clearly hadn't done any research on the team. We just got into it a bit gung ho and thought, right, well, let's see what happens.
This is the way we play, no matter what.
Go on, get the ball to him. Go on, balls. Wilson, not a foul. Oh, how are you, man?
Nah.
They're trying. Them two are trying.
They're trying, bless them.
But yeah, like we played against Brighton and Lamptey just ran us off the park, and that was part of it. It's like you sometimes think, like, are you actually doing any research into the teams? So,
right, 1-1 then, half time.
Not bad that.
Not bad. It's not bad for us, I don't think. I think you should be worried.
Oh, I am, but I'm glad that half time's come at this point because I think if anything's going to change, it's going to be now because we needed that break in the play. I still think that we can potentially push this, but maybe it'll be a draw. Gaz, I think what we're going to do is, as it's half time, we're going to take a short break from proceedings now. So we'll get a little rest and go to the loo, top up our drinks, and just stop chatting rubbish, really. Pretty much. But, we'll be back in about 15 minutes, and we'll recharge and go again. And I'll catch you back here in 10 minutes, everyone. Gaz, probably going to see each other, aren't we?
Catch you in a sec.
Tell us when we're ready. Oh, good to go. Right, we're back, I think, on the Gallagher Shots YouTube channel. It's Emil and Gaz with you doing a special fan zone for the Newcastle Man United game. And it's 1-1 at half-time. Gaz, can you kind of sum up? We've just been talking about it there, but kind of who's currently on top, would you say?
Well, it was a really poor start from us, obviously, with a deflected goal. Then you looked dangerous every time you went forward for a good 10-15 minute period. I'm trying not to exaggerate this because you can do sometimes when you're talking about your own team. But then after that, I feel like for the good second half of the first half, we were thoroughly on top, and maybe we should have created more chances. But half-time, as you said, came at a bad time for us, good time for you lot. Hopefully, if we come out the second half playing the way we were, then we should score quite early. And then hopefully we can wrap it up. But we're United. We can often be a different team after the break. So,
yeah. Do you happen
Manchester United?
Oh, was that another one? Oh, £14. The game's not even kicked off yet. So someone did ask at halftime, how much are you going to pay? I think you saw that tweet, and I've just said, again, standing order currently getting set up. It needs to happen. We've also got a poll going on at halftime saying who would win in a fist fight, Keane or Alan Shearer.
Oh my God, it's got to be Roy Keane, hasn't it? It's
got
to be. I mean, Roy Keane would be ruthless. I think Alan Shearer would set up for just a respectful fight, and then I think Roy Keane would go in all guns blazing, flying head kick, not arsed.
Well, that's why I wore this kit with the famous 4-3 that we beat you guys with, because that was the classic where Shearer got him sent off, if you like.
I remember that kit. Was that not the Lee Bowyer Kieran Dyer kit?
No, that was Blue Northern Rock sponsor. So
okay, was it?
Yeah, I think it was the Bobby Robson, Alex Ferguson one where it was 4-3, and your team was unreal. Juan Veron, Van Nistelrooy, Giggs, obviously, Scholes in there, Solskjaer probably playing as well. It was just like that. That was the fiercest team.
It's funny, isn't it? It's funny because I genuinely can't recollect this game too much, and I don't know how I can't recollect a 4-3.
You are a bit younger than me, so it was 2001, I think. 2001.
Oh, okay. So I would have been 6.
Right. Okay. There you go. Then
maybe
I'm just going to make everyone feel old who's watching here. But that for me was a game where I was watching it, not even watching the match because we didn't have Sky. Literally sat there. Watching it come in on the BBC Sports final score.
Wow.
And I just remember my dad saying, because I think we were fairly comfortable in that one. I'm sure we were 3-1 up at one point, but I remember my dad just turning to me going, they'll be absolutely crapping themselves, and that we were. But somehow managed to get 4-3 out of that one. So
I'm opening up that match review from BBC Sports just to see what our team was looking like. Barthez, Gary Neville, Phil Neville, Blanc, Brown, Beckham, Veron, Keane, Giggs, Cole, Van Nistelrooy. Oof.
Yep.
Fair play.
Hell of a team. And I think, was it Giggs, Van Nistelrooy and Veron scored for you?
I'm just trying to find that now. Oh, mate, who knows? It's one of them old websites where it's in 4 different corners of my screen because it's not formatted.
Well, teams are coming out now. Thanks again.
Come on, Manchester United.
See, where was this spirit before the game started? You were dejected, and now suddenly I am feeling it. I don't think Newcastle have made any changes from the looks of things because Hendrick's about to take the kickoff. But many people crying out for him to disappear. I think Joe Linton's already disappeared.
Here's a question for you. If you had to back one of your players to sign for Manchester United in the next transfer window, who would it be?
Sorry, what?
If you had to back one of your players to likely sign for Manchester United in the next transfer window, who would it be?
Who would I sign for you?
Yeah. Who could you see? You could see it happening. You could see United going in for them.
You want Sancho, don't you?
Jadon Sancho, yeah. I mean, from you lot though, from your team.
Oh, sorry, from us.
Yeah.
Jesus, I mean, obviously, Saints, you're one that I think a lot of teams would consider or take a look at and think that's exciting. But I don't know, mate. I don't know.
Where do you need to strengthen?
It's everywhere. We need. I don't think we need to strengthen everywhere. I mean, we need a new direction in terms of playing style because we've not got one at the minute. Again, I think we need a central midfielder. I think we need, like I was saying to you in the first half, we need a central midfielder that can actually create. Honestly, we are just a massive amount of problems thrust onto a pitch, and somehow we get results in some situations.
The weird thing is, right, is we've got loads of players that I think would do a job, would be a brilliant signing for you. Like someone like Fred, who is worth about 30 million. But because we signed them for so much, I think we signed him for like 51 million or something, gave him this massive contract. He's now been inflated to the point that no of the clubs that actually are of his standard.
I forgot he was still playing for you.
Mate, he's a really good player. He's a he's a good player for not Manchester United.
I forgot that Herrera even left. So Hayden's on the floor. That's a regular sight. Hayden's always down. Are we synced up now? I think we've tried to work on this.
What are you seeing right now? I'm seeing Steve Bruce. Look.
Yeah, I've got Steve Bruce. So there we go. We are bang on. What's the status of Bruce at Man United? What's his? Is he still renowned, or is he?
Absolutely, yeah. But
as a player, though, is what I mean. Is like his integrity. Does that remain intact when a player becomes a manager, despite the?
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. I think Steve Bruce is less. It's not a case of Mark Hughes, where obviously Sparky went and managed Manchester City, which complicates things a little bit. I think that everyone still likes Steve Bruce. I think everyone still likes Mark Hughes at United. To be fair, I don't think anyone.
Well, there we go. 15 quid. 15 quid for Mark Hughes there.
We're up to around 15 quid.
I only had 6 quid here. I wanted it. Come on, there we go. I'm touching my hair. For anyone who doesn't know, the rules at the start, I'm exempt for this one just because it's for you guys. If Gaz says United without referring to the proper Manchester United or Newcastle United, then he has to donate an extra £1 to the food bank. Of course, we're encouraging you to donate £15 to the food bank tonight. And at the same time, if I touch my hair, as I've just done there, that's £2 going in there. I have to donate those pounds to the food bank as well. I'm on 7, Gaz is on 15.
I'm really struggling.
And if you haven't noticed already, I'm the Newcastle fan and Gaz is the Manchester United fan. I don't know. Have we got any Reds with us today?
I don't know. There might be a few Reds watching. It'll be nice if they were. Comment. Let us know how you think it's going.
Fabian Scher's about to take to the field, the handsome sod. Now, he was beating me in a poll prior to the game with the best hair. And looking at that, I have to disagree.
I mean, you do have quite good hair, to be fair, Emil. It's them Italian jeans.
Thank you.
That's what it is.
Yeah, well, my jeans are denim, not Italian.
Right, here we go. This is what I like to see.
Well, you've said that so many times. I'm going to start charging you for that, actually. You've said what you like to see when Manchester United attack. I'm like, of course you like to see it.
No, mate, it's not that. It's speed. We don't see it much with United nowadays. We go forward.
With who? 16.
16 quid. Right, we hang around on the outside of the box for too long and we wait to point out a pass, and then when there's actually a bit of speed to the attack.
See, great Joe Linton, son. Come on.
For Newcastle.
Come on, get forward. One on his own, no one there. Oh, is he going to get it? Oh, turn. Lay it off. Right. Shelby's, what the Oh.
Nah, it's out. It's over. Oh, here we go again.
Come on, Lewis. Come on, Lewis. Get it in there. Shoot. Do something with it, man.
Oh, what save.
Save. You know what it is? I think you've somehow ended up ahead of me now. And what
a unbelievable save that was.
Wow. See, that's what we can do, guys. That's what it is. Also, I think there's a City fan 99 Aguero said, "Up United, Ollie's at the wheel."
Oh, right, okay. I think
that's a bit of like a nice little bit of balance there. See, that was there's Callum Wilson right there.
That is a striker's instinct, to be fair, but
leg out. Great save from De Gea, I have to say. I mean, he was going off injured in the first half, according to you. I was getting ready for Henderson.
It was that arm as well. No, I don't think it was, actually. I think it was his right arm. Oof. Brilliant save. It is funny to see Steve Bruce jump about. As a United fan, you're just used to watching him as a player so much that you relate him as a player more than a manager.
Well, Steve Bruce looked like that in the 90s, which is the strange thing. The same thing happened with Mark Hughes when I used to collect the Merlin. Oh, sorry, 99 Aguero is a Manchester United fan, he says.
Oh, okay. He's probably put... I don't know what the Aguero is. That might be his actual name. Unlucky. Chance for United now. Fred! Oh... I don't think I've ever seen Fred hit the target from outside the box. And he loves to have a go. Oh, that was unlucky. Unlucky.
Sorry, I've just gone silent. I'm pulling strings behind the scenes here.
Is everything okay?
Everything is going fine.
Have we? We've not broken the internet.
We've not. No, the internet is running. Okay. Egon Cindy's just said that word again. So, guys, I'm going to have to put you down there. 99 Aguero is Argentinian, so that's why Aguero is there. But we've got an Argentinian Manchester United fan in. So, what time is it over there? Is it Buenos Dias?
Who's his favourite Manchester United Argentinian player?
Got to be Heinze.
I was gonna. Well, it could be Heinze. Could be.
I'm just going to name.
He's not going to pick Tevez, is he? To be fair, so we're on.
Yeah, Duffer says you're going to need a mortgage by full time with these amount of times you're saying it. So we're pushing towards 20 quid here. Here's a good move here. See, what are we going to do with this? That's a great ball. Oh, really but it's ball. Not.
It is nice. You do play quite direct.
So guys, here's the current situation. This is why it doesn't matter who is actually coming to this thing. We are currently £300 off the match day record of 5,800 that Steve mentioned at the start. Foodbank have just clarified it and have confirmed it. Sorry, I'm just reading what Toon Pauls has sent to me. If we can get it over 5,800, I will be absolutely over the moon, as will me and Gaz.
Absolutely.
You know, if people just hop onto this stream for 2 seconds and we say it's like, you know, and we say like, right, let's get this on and donate £15 to the food bank. Do it. If you've already donated £15 to the food bank, you can donate another £15. Oh God! Oh Jesus! That was awful. See, this is why people want Hendrick off the pitch.
What was that? Here we go now. United on the counter.
Who?
Juan Mata. Okay, it's another one. Manchester United on the counter. Marcus Rashford outside the box.
Oh, come on. That was a...
It's not a pen.
Oh!
It's not a pen.
Come on, play on. No, it's not a pen.
Free kick, though.
So,
has he been booked?
99, I think it might be for that late challenge. 99 Aguero lives in Newcastle. Favourite player is Marcus Warhol.
Oh, really? That's an interesting one. I think he'll be off. He's not even got in our Champions League squad.
Are they checking this?
Oh, it looks a bit high. Oh, it looks a bit high, mate.
I don't think it's high foot. I think it's more, did he catch his foot? Oh, he's all right.
Does he not have his studs up, though? No. Fair enough.
I can't tell, is it? Oh, no, it's VAR. They're checking.
Are they checking? He's still checking?
No, that's a dive. That's a dive. No, it's not a dive. He was already on his way down. Look at the way he's already on his way down. He's kicked him on his way down. Is that a penalty? He's put his foot down as he's on. Please, that is not a penalty, man.
I think he's going to give that, you know. Let me see. I've not made my mind up on it yet.
I'm sorry, but he's on his way.
Even as a Manchester United fan. What? He's on his way down. He's not like he's tripped him.
Pen, is it?
He's given.
Oh, no. I think he's checking the screen. I think he's going to check the screen.
You know, VAR has been quite kind to us in.
Us as well.
Oh, really?
I think most people are seeing it as a penalty. Like,
I think he's got enough on him. He's got enough on.
I think
Rashford's touched the ball away. He's got to give it.
I know, but he's away from the ball technically. Like, he's played the ball away. So, hang on. Oh God, he has.
He's going to give it. It's a penalty.
Man.
He's going to give it.
Sod this.
Yes. Come on, Bruno.
See,
Manchester United. That's what they used to call us. I think our top goal scorer. Our top goal. It was all from penalties last season.
Who takes it for you then?
It's usually Bruno Fernandes.
I think Darlow's all right at penalties.
Nah, no chance.
I thought he was already going down. I think that's ridiculous. He's on his way, and Lewis's foot goes. I know it's been given, but Lewis's foot is going down as the ball is played away, and I mean,
it's not like Rashford had control of the ball when he played it away. I know what you're saying. He was just literally getting rid of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like he was.
That's still a foul, though.
I know. This is just 17 penalties, man.
17 penalties. Come on.
I'm looking for Darlow, who hates kids here.
There's no way. It's in.
Oh, Fernandes does love a penalty. This is your fantasy. You can have your celebration here because you missed the first one.
It's in. I saw the first one. Missed the offside goal.
Yes! Come on! Oh, what was that? Oh, does he always score? You shithouse! Come on, Darlow! Always my favourite team in the North East after Newcastle. Darlow!
Jumps off his line.
Oh, get lost, man.
Off his line.
Oh, is he taking it again? You're kidding me. Is he taking it again?
I don't think he is.
No, he's not. He's not. Come on! Always believe in yourself.
Score from the corner now.
I don't care. Save the penalty. Darlow, my man. And you know what? To everyone who's got it in your...
That's small time.
Everyone's got it in your beloved fantasy team, then you've just lost points as well. Oh, what a save off the line. This is it, lads. This is it. I don't care. Come on, Newcastle. You've got this £15 of the food bank for Carl Darlow alone. £15 right now. Let's get that money out there. Are you? I can't hear you guys. Are you talking?
Still all over you, pal.
I don't care. Come on.
It's the penalty.
Come on.
That's our thing.
Hey, the thing is,
take away our thing.
It shouldn't have been a penalty in the first place.
It was contentious.
Justice. John Joe Shelby off the line.
You never know on corners anymore, do you? You could get a penalty from anything. Harry Maguire again. Fucking hell.
Glorious save. Carl, to be fair, I did try to warn you. Carl Darlow saves penalties. He's got form. He's got form.
I will say the 3 United players who have had like contentious things happening to them in recent weeks.
Can I just say that United stand said it was 2-1 before he'd even scored.
Well, that says all you need to know about that shit show of the channel.
Yes. Now we're getting the tea. Well, I tell you what, guys. We're getting our money's worth here. It's £15 for Carl Darlow's save. I think it's worth for the food bank. Let's get that total up there. Oh my word! Oh God!
Luke Shaw.
Oh,
someone hit it.
Good lad, Darlow. See, this is the thing. We were worried about Dubravka. We were very terrified. Will, the Portsmouth fan, by the way, just in case his day couldn't get any worse, because I think Portsmouth lost today, or didn't win anyway, but nothing new there really, is it? Not really news, is it? I've just put my reaction on Twitter, and he said, "Cost me fantasy points, but my reaction was fully worth it." So, there's a Portsmouth fan finding the best, finding the best in every situation. So, come on. Oh, I feel bad now. But,
genuinely speaking, just in case the Portsmouth fan is watching, I really like Portsmouth, and it's so sad to see what's happened to it. But it's lovely to see the way they've come back now, and the fan owned. And they're a beautiful football club. And it's one of the places that I still want to go and watch a game of football.
Wow, I need to save my voice. I'm going to develop corona from Carl Darlow saving that.
I'm showing corona symptoms because we saved a pen.
There's who you should sign in your team. I know you've got Henderson, but
you know what? I've slagged Luke Shaw off plenty, but since his mistake, he's played well. Put another one down.
I know. I'm just marking myself here. This isn't fair.
I can't watch you. I can't. But mate, as beautiful as you are, I can't watch you throughout the whole game.
Can we get stepdad's view, please? Can we just go to Jeff Shreves, please?
Okay. Dan, what's your review of the game so far?
Comfortable.
We can't even see the chair he's sitting in, and he says it's comfortable. So, good for you, Dan. I'm glad you're having a nice time. He's sat facing the wall, and you're just describing it for him.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's watching this on YouTube.
I'm frustrated at that penalty save. Then we've been on top for a long period now, and you know that you're obviously going to get chances. There's still going to be There's going to be a few big chances for you lot.
Well, someone just pointed out that it would be a cracking atmosphere in that ground right now, and that would properly propel us to victory. And this is the worry for Newcastle.
Don't try and say that St James's Park makes any noise.
Well, no. Look, I'm fully aware that we do not live up to the expectation that we have the best atmosphere of all time. I know that. I sit in there most weeks and think, what the hell? Why aren't people making any noise? But a Newcastle crowd scorned are one of the best because we've had that VAR decision, so they'd be riled up. Then we save a penalty. That crowd would be feeling like we could literally beat Real Madrid.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that's where this atmosphere would be, and that is the type of game where Newcastle can go on to do some damage. I think we need a snap poll. Who's better, Jordan Pickford or Carl Darlow? Toonpool's probably going to get a unanimous decision from the Newcastle faithful there. But
you should have put David De Gea.
Someone else put it out. Ruben says Buffon has Carl Darlow posters in his bedroom. I would like to think so. Can we even get Carl Darlow posters? Oh man.
What are your aims for this season? What constitutes a good season for you?
Top half.
Top half.
With what we've got, top half. And the way things are going in the Carabao Cup, I would love to think that we can at least get to the semi-finals. I mean, we've got Brentford. We've got Brentford next, which will be a really weird game.
Hard game.
Oh, I know, especially if Ben Rahman is there.
Who's gone in for him?
West Ham, but he apparently failed his medical, which is crazy because Wilshere and Carroll both passed theirs for West Ham. So the ball in from Shelby, that's terrible. That's a waste of a free kick. That
if he's got a leg, he must pass the medical at this point.
Just touching my hair there. I'm up to £10. It's a hard one for me because my hair actually falls into my face, whereas your headphones kind of slick.
It's because my hair's so long, I can literally just slick it back. It's great.
We need to bring Almiron. I really need to.
Well, we had a few on our bench who obviously have been taken out the team from the Spurs game. So Pogba's on the bench. I love the Manchester United Twitter account literally just tweeted, "Unreal, David De Gea." Some real thought being put to fans there.
Are they watching on a stream as well?
I'd imagine so.
I'd love to think of it though. See, this is it here. Look at this. You're providing this digit. There's a man wide open there. Why aren't we? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Play the ball. Where's the pass to Rashford? He's in. Is he on?
No, he's not. I've seen it already.
Is he offside?
No, I think he's.
Or is he just?
Yes. There's the flag. There's the flag. Sorry.
Fair enough. That was a lovely move, though. That's what we can do.
I couldn't understand why we had one of yours completely open. Look, I mean, watching the replay now on my screen.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Look at this. I mean, look at him. Look at that. Literally. Is that Lewis? Lewis. I mean, that's close, that, mind.
Oh, he was on. He was on. If he puts that in, it would have counted.
Well, that goes testimony to Darlow for actually coming out and saving it anyway.
The what?
I'm saying Darlow came out and got it anyway. Like, he didn't act on... I mean, we had this thing last year where Shelby scored a goal against Sheffield United. Sorry, I've just had it confirmed. Ben Rama did sign for West Ham. He's ended up there. I think there was complications with the medical, but he's
I think I saw something.
So technically, Newcastle against Brentford, I would fancy us against them if he's not there. But then of course we get to the later stages, and it gets a bit gritty. Are you still in the Carabao?
Yeah, we're still in the Carabao.
Who have you got in the next one?
Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Let me have a look. I genuinely need to look.
Your credentials are
No, mate. I'm not even asked about my credentials here. It's the Carabao Cup. We're not asked. Who have we got in the League Cup next round?
I think, aren't you playing someone big like
Arsenal? I swear it's Arsenal.
I think you might have Arsenal, yeah.
Fuck knows. I should have a look.
Darlow's currently winning in the poll. Paddy's tagged England, the actual England account, with that one.
So is it? Tell me about this goalie then. Where's he come from? How long you had him?
Darlow came with Lascelles from Forest. It was like a double signing of the two of them. And I mean, he's been constantly the second choice because we've had Dubravka in since what game was that? The year we came back to the Premier League, we had his debut was against you and we beat you 1-0. Matt Ritchie scored it. Oh, Shelby! Oh,
John Joe Shelby!
Come on! Come on, shoot! Oh, it's chucking it down there, mind. I must say,
it looks bad, doesn't it?
Shoot! Oh, Hendrick. He's got
the one thing with John Joe Shelby. Don't give him space outside the box.
I mean, that was the one, if anything.
Yeah.
The thing is, Hendrick's not having the best game anyway, and I can already see that the knives are being drawn towards him.
Is he your scapegoat player?
Oh, Christ, no, we've got Joe Linton. But Hendrick's certainly doing a bit of a claim for it tonight.
Here comes Pogba.
Pogba on. Here we go.
He's not the sort of player who thrives in this situation, though, Paul Pogba. When things are going great, he's a perfect player to have in there and to keep the game ticking along and to link the defence to the attack. But
things seems to be going. £4 I did touch my hair twice. Well, I'll take your word for it, Aguero. Yeah, we need to make a change. I know we already have, but that was for an injury.
What the fuck was that?
It is absolutely tanking it down.
It is, mate. It is.
You know, I'm in Gateshead and it's not out. What?
What's it like outside your window?
Apparently, it's not raining in Gateshead like it is.
I was going to say, what's it like outside your window?
It's ring down. I can only see darkness. Oh, sorry, no, that's the TV screen. I could look at watching Newcastle play there. It's just pure. Oh, dear me.
Luke Shaw's actually played all right today.
You know what, guys? This is the first time we've done this, but my word, it's certainly living up to a bit of a match, at least. It's had it all.
Exactly.
What did we say in the first half? What did we say? At least it was exciting.
Yeah, exactly. The real winner here today is football and the food banks, I suppose.
But I mean, look. The thing is, if this is such a great game, this is not worth £15. And if people have actually abstained from this, then I presume the job is done. But I would actually like to see what happens. Should Sky Sports maybe reconsider?
But it is the thing, though. It's not even Sky Sports. It's the actual Premier League themselves.
Yeah, it's the owners, isn't it? The owners have said, right, we want this to make up for lost Match day revenue.
Chance for United. For Manchester United. Didn't finish it, so it doesn't count.
I'm sorry, I'm writing that down.
No, that doesn't count.
It's a chance for you. So
I said chance for United.
It looks you and I.
Yeah, I was singing the song. It's fine. That's all I was doing. This is what I mean. That we're on top. But as the game closes in, you're just getting more and more compact. Oh, that's lovely. That's great football. Come on. Just needs a finish at the end of it. Just needs a finish.
Oh, why did that ball not get to him there? You know what it is? It does look like the ball is slowing on that pitch.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's absolutely leathering it down. You know, I was just saying before, I was saying to my stepdad,
yeah,
it is almost a little bit of a shame that the takeover didn't go through with you a lot. Like I would have liked to have seen Newcastle with some real financial backing behind them. I mean, like I'm against it just because I don't like Saudi involvement. But I want Newcastle. It would be nice to see Newcastle be successful.
Yeah, it's been a really interesting, 6 or 7 months. Basically, lockdown was the story. Here we go, Ryan Fraser. Now we're talking. Let's get him on there. He'll run at you. Joe Linton's going off. Good choice. Great. Sorry, guys.
He's got like a Craig Bellamy body, and he's not got no neck.
Who's that, Fraser?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Sorry, go on.
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's been mad living through it. I mean, lockdown was the worst possible time for a takeover to happen because everyone went stir crazy.
Yeah, of course.
And I kind of went from being excited about it, and then did my research and got a bit more on the side of what you were saying. And I think it's important to have that balance of is this right? Do I want my club associated with that at first? Well, everyone's paying for it anyway because the government are doing it and stuff like that. So why should we care? But the only thing that really gets on my nerves now is the clamouring for Saudi involvement. It's like we want a takeover, and because that takeover fell through, no other takeover seems good enough because we don't think we'll have as much money. And I'm thinking, why do we have to be suddenly so spoiled by it?
I can say that we've seen that in the United fan base as well. There's like a clamouring for a Saudi takeover, exactly the same. There's loads of United accounts with Saudi flags. Fuck.
20 quid.
There we go.
We're up there.
I can't believe how this is in my head like this. It's crazy. But anyway, we've got loads of Manchester United accounts with Saudi Arabian flags in their account name, and it's just tragic.
I know that the Saudi flags really, really got on my nerves because it was just like, guys, we can be better than this. We can want a takeover, but we don't have to start making memes about it.
The best thing is as well as when people have said back to us on stuff like that, like, "Oh, well, your owners aren't any better. They supported Donald Trump," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I hate them. I hate them too." It's like,
no, I think it's what you do when they are in charge and what you see going on.
Exactly, and it's one of them where if it happened, it's not like I'd be one of them guys that are saying, "Oh, Newcastle fans are bastards for celebrating success."
I think Darlow's going to come off here.
Oh, is he?
He's limping.
Have you got your third choice goalie on the bench then, or is it
Gillespie's on the bench. He's all right, but he made a bit of a mistake in the Newport game, which gave them the goal. I don't think he's a bad keeper, but he's coming from the Scottish Premier League, so make of that what you will.
Wan-Bissaka. You are happy with this draw now, aren't you?
I don't know. I mean, the problem is now we can't bring on Almiron.
Oh, okay. Is that why you're concerned about him being hurt?
Well, and that Darlow is a better keeper, I think.
15 minutes, you'll be all right, you'd think.
Yeah, but I refuse to say that we are absolutely done. Here comes your main man, Van der Beek.
Van der Beek, he should have started the game. New signing in the summer. He looked really good. He's barely played for United, but genuinely, when he's come on, he's made an impact. Have you ever had the privilege? I'm trying to rack my brain to remember if this ever happened at Newcastle. Have you ever had the privilege of seeing an outfield player play in goal?
I was at the game when Jose Enrique went in goal against us for Liverpool because Reina got sent off.
I can't remember that one for Liverpool.
That was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. So it was almost poetic the way that game happened. Andy Carroll returned to St James's Park playing for Liverpool. He actually dived, so everyone gave him complete pelters. Reina then got teased into headbutting or fake headbutting James Perch, who made the most of it. Papi Cisse at this point had already scored 2. And Reina got sent off, and then ex-Newcastle player Jose Enrique, who said he wanted to leave Newcastle to go and win trophies.
Went to Liverpool at that time.
Went to Liverpool at that point when I think Dalglish was the manager.
They were terrible.
And oh God, they were. They absolutely were. I mean, I think Gerrard even told Dalglish to go and sit back down at one point because the game was going so badly. I'm just looking to see if anything. Tell you what, man. People have been writing Newcastle off from the word go here, but we are still in this game, and a point against Man United at home isn't too bad. I know they're there for the taking, but
this second half has been poor for you lot, though. I'm not just saying that. I'm not trying to wind you up. Like, genuinely.
Honestly, guys, I don't get. Oh, what happened
there? But like, as you say, all it takes is one chance, and we're the type of team that we will be nervous if you come at us.
Oh God,
we're all over you now. We've got to score in this pit. That's a great ball.
Yeah,
we're scoring here, I think.
Oh, it's coming. But I'd love Newcastle just to do a bit of a against the run of play type deal. That would be so nice. Darlow is limping though, so
See,
I think
there are things that I think that Newcastle fans might appreciate a Manchester United fan saying at this point. But over the last few years of us being absolute turd, I have realised there are certain enjoyments that I never got from football, like the enjoyment of your team playing absolute shit, but then undeservedly getting a winner at some point, especially if it's in the last minute. And there's just a certain, it might just be a pure shithousery thing, but I just purely love it. I love it. It's nothing that winds up opposition fans more.
Honestly, I don't think I can actually get wound up by it.
A smash and grab, I love it. I know you've got to respect it. I think I've learned to respect it. Like if you win now, I'll just be like, fuck it, fair play. It's our own fault.
I mean, what have I celebrated? I've celebrated a goal that was an own goal and a saved penalty. It doesn't get much better than that, really, does it?
I love a smash and grab now.
Oh, dear me.
Go on, Donny.
Darlow needs to come off by the sounds of what everyone's saying.
Yeah, you can't have the goalie limping about.
Well, not when we've got the main one out either. I mean, I don't even know what happens. Do we recall Freddie Woodman at that point? This is the pitch isn't helping either. So Daryl's just pointed out there saying the wet pitch will stop the ball for any counter attack. It's a very good point. It's a bleak final 10, I think, that we're expecting here for both sides. But you guys still look like you're pushing further.
I think it's going to be all us at this point.
Yeah,
but you'll get a chance.
We will.
There might be more than one goal left in this. Could very easily see it. I'm just glad Maguire scored.
Yeah, that's good for him, I guess.
Go on, Harry. I do think that with United, there are players where if they have a couple of bad games, it's somehow nationwide news. And I just think sometimes it's Manchester United. Oh. I would have loved that.
Yeah. Reminder as well, of course, please do donate £15 to the food bank.
The nerve settling in, mate.
I don't think the nerves are. I think I'm trying to absorb everything that's going on here. It's harder than it looks because I can see Gillespie warming up, and that's concerning. But I've not actually done commentary before. This is the first time I've done it. I know a lot of people do live streams and stuff. I always find that watching people watch the match is quite boring. But
good thing you've saved this till the end of the live stream to come out with that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Who watches stuff like this? Yeah, well, I've done a few before, to be fair. And like I love doing it as a one-off like this, but I couldn't do it every week.
I couldn't do it every week.
Oh,
couldn't do what likes of Arsenal Fans TV do when they were sitting a line. It's like,
oh no, that's just for the reaction. I don't know. I think maybe when the pub's shut, I'll consider it.
Referee is liking a few decisions to you.
Oh, that's poor. Come on, Bruno. Oh, unlucky.
Well, come on, Wilson. Who's with him? Who's with him, though? That's the thing here. Look, you've got 4 players. There's a Wilson, Fraser.
That's poor, isn't it? Oh! That's poor from you guys.
I know.
Nah, I think you're better than this, though.
Oh, of course we are. This is what I was saying before, though. We are a player of decent players who should be doing better or should have better management.
Seeing that, was that United have had more shots in this than any other team has in a game this season?
To 26 there.
Oh, wow. Right, no, 25 quid, that's it. I'm calling it. 25 quid. There we go.
I will let you have that there. I think that the biggest pet hate from a lot of Newcastle fans is when our fans describe Man United as United.
Yes, well, look, no. I've thoroughly learnt my lesson. I will take this lesson to the rest of my life, and I will try to avoid calling us the U word going forward. But my stepdad's allowed in the background. Yeah.
I think we'll get him on for the end. He can be our Patrice Evra in the studio. So Toon Pauls has just done a snap poll saying, who wants Emil Franchi to do this every week? I have to vote no, because I can't afford to do this every week. My God.
Are they going to pay you?
Well, Christ. I mean, look, we've done this for charity tonight, and I believe that I think...
Adam just came on screen then to shake his head saying no.
No, I'm not doing this every week. I can't. I must say, Bearded Genius, one of your great fans, Noradine, saying, I wonder whether people will make as much noise about Newcastle fans donating on master food banks rather than spending on PPV as they did about them being excited over the Saudi takeover, which is a big one for me because it's definitely that's a massive. You know what? That's fucking right, yeah, because we got the shit kicked out of us certainly by. A lot of journalists and a fair few of them called us lucky for not getting that takeover, and we got absolutely ruined for the stuff that we said. We're allowed to get excited over a club getting money. This is football these days, and that was the bit that annoyed me to my core, that people got really passionate all of a sudden about Newcastle United having a takeover, and yeah, absolutely. Sorry, thank you for that, Bearded Genius.
You're totally right.
Yeah, and you know what? This is what we can do. This Toon Pauls who put this together, fair play to him for suggesting it, saying, look, there's £15 that you can either give to Sky Sports or you can give it to the food bank. And he contacted the food bank, and people just jumped on that because we are some of the most generous fans in the world. And you know, I'm sure there is many in your fan base as well, guys. But football fans get the worst rep just for getting excited about things without thinking about it, and Steve made the point before as well, saying how much we raised. £5,000, 800 quid, 5,800, sorry, on a match day is amazing, and if we get over that tonight, then it just goes to show that we can unify in other ways.
People fail to mention as well now with the generosity, chance for you lot, with the generosity of football fans as well. People fail to mention the fact that we're ripped off week in, week out, and it's completely. It's still a majority working class sport, and
exactly
we're in the midst of a pandemic when everyone's skint as it is. So
and you've got Newcastle actually still taking season ticket payments. I know that there's been contact made, but it shouldn't take a supporter's.
Chance for United, Bruno! Goal! What a finish! Get in! Come on! 85th minute. Bruno Fernandes.
It's been coming. It's been coming.
Come on. It has been coming. It's took this frigging long, but I'll take it. Oh, I need to see that again. Lovely move.
Wide open. I mean,
what are you thinking about that, pal?
I mean, Shelby trying to get it back again. I'm trying to work out what's gone wrong there.
That's a lovely move at first. Quick passing, Rashford in the box. Bruno's onside. Don't try and VAR this. Straight.
You know what? I don't know if I touched on it before, but I said that Rashford's the one who can change things, and that's it there.
What a finish, though!
That's a cracking goal. That.
What a finish!
Hey, you know what? I've got a little bit of happiness because Will, the Portsmouth fan's got something to be happy about with his fantasy team there. He's probably got the 1 point now in his fantasy team.
He missed the penalty. I love it.
Agent Steve Bruce there that Ruben's pointed out.
To be fair, right, and I'm not sure whether it was a case of you playing defensive or, well, it was actually. You had loads of players back.
I am not going on Twitter tonight because it will be just a negative bath.
But I honestly think based off this game, you have a lot to be negative about.
Oh no, completely.
I don't understand why you drop back so much.
This is the thing. The Burnley game was almost like a blip in time, which is so strange. But then I guess that says more for Burnley. We could have taken you, and you said that before the game. We really could have. Here, finally, Almiron's coming on. Jesus Christ. See, this is the thing. 87th minute, Miguel Almiron, our second highest transfer fee of all time, has just come on the pitch.
Is it not a fitness issue? What's the issue?
We don't know. We don't know. This was what I went back to before. It's the rewarding of the team that won in the last game, so we better play them again type thing.
That's pathetic.
See, I mean, if anyone's going to do it, it's this guy. There's a ball. It's not very good, though.
Mate, I wouldn't put it past us to let you score.
We don't deserve it. That's the only thing. I mean, paying the price. There's a free kick if they're going to take it back. Play the advantage on. Yeah.
Oh, it's a ball.
Miggy, go on, Shelby. Oh, he's got tangled.
Oh, it's no way. No, you wouldn't. Come on, Pogba. Play the counter. Here we go.
The thing is, I've just been slowly.
Chance here for United. Donny van der Beek. Oh.
We are letting you say that now.
Yeah. You got £25 out of me. I've learnt my lesson.
Hey, I tell you what. I'm just wondering what the totals at.
Yeah, find out what the totals are.
I just worry that Newcastle fans are going to descend into a bit of a sea of negativity tonight, and I hate it when that happens. And you know, you can get criticised for not being negative.
You can.
And that's the madness of the whole thing. You know, people will be like, "Oh, you're a Bruce defender if you don't get negative."
And if you're, see, now we've got the exact same thing with us, but where if you're an Ollie defender, you're not a proper fan according to some people. Genuinely, there's like, and there's also a small circle of United fans that think if you actually pay to go and watch the games, then you're not a proper United fan because you're supporting the owners.
I just want to support what I can see on the screen. You know, that's ultimately it. I don't care what people say in press conferences because press conferences aren't results. Press conferences mean nothing in my view.
Harry Maguire just nearly made the exact same mistake he made for England in midweek. Come on, Wan-Bissaka. I don't think he's ever scored for us. Oh!
There's your man. There's your player of the season.
That's his goal for United.
We've absolutely capitulated. Yeah. Absolutely capitulated here. Look at Ollie. Absolutely loves it, doesn't he? He knows he's still got his job.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it was a good performance from us, but I do think you've let us play far too much.
Oh, we have, mate. We have, and you know what it is. This will not go away now.
Do you not think?
Nah. Burnley bought some time, but for me personally, and this is, I am the eternal optimist, and this is not the drink speaking, but Christ Almighty, this is not a managerial performance, and it is not what we should be doing, and we should have been bringing the game to you. If we can play like that against Burnley, here comes your man Matic making his token appearance, just for my sake. This is not my team. If you know the fact that it took this long to bring everything on, I think I'm out of patience now. I'm out of patience. I'm done with just literally having no one in charge. We should have started Almiron, and to a certain extent, I think that Joe Linton probably shouldn't have been on, but everything's too little, too late. Everything is too little, too late with this team, and I'm seeing flashbacks to Steve McLaren.
Wow.
Ali, who was doing revision, said this was worse than my accountancy revision. So that says a lot. Accountancy, wow. Hope Newcastle don't hire you.
Does he want to come help me with my taxes?
Oh dear, that's this is the thing. You know what it is? I used to say, like, this is Man United, so they should be beating us because that is the thing. But they've not actually been that good in recent weeks, and certainly haven't been that good tonight.
No, I don't think we have. I think we've been.
We've made you play. We've made you look good.
Like we had for me what was our period on top of the second half of the first half and opening of the second half, and I thought Newcastle have got to come back into this now, and you just never did, and it was almost an inevitability at that point that we were going to score one at least.
Yeah.
I just don't know why you sat back so early.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, honestly, I know that your fan base is probably like ours, and you want to jump on the manager at every given opportunity, but you've got to blame him for that one.
Oh no, this is the thing. Like, I try my hardest to not blame manager for individual errors or things. This could be another goal here. Ooh,
unlucky.
Hey, well, you know, what a game we've chosen here.
Well, I mean, in terms of
this, you know what it is. This is the thing. I was looking forward to this, and I was excited for this, and it's put a bit of a dampener on it, and I just hope that this does not fade into insignificance as a result because of Newcastle losing. I think a lot of people now will be like, you stupid bloody stream! You should have been on that bloody pitch yourself doing it. I feel like when I go on Twitter, I've got 100 versions of my dad shouting at me.
Yeah, I relate to that, mate. I mean, this is all about raising money for a good cause. Yeah, so that's all that matters.
If you've watched this, then please make sure you donate whatever you can to the food bank. We've done this in association with Two Polls. I keep pushing this messaging. You'll find the link somewhere in the live chat, so if not on the description, or just search for NUFC Fans Foodbank on Twitter. You'll be able to donate £15 there. Gaz is going to donate £20 himself because he said the word United without referring to either Manchester or Newcastle for the entire game.
I thought I'd keep it below 10. I really did.
Well, I've done 12 touches of my hair, apparently. Okay, I feel like I'm going to put myself up to 20 as well, mate. Just for the shocking performance that I've made you sit through here. You could have done. What could have you done with your night tonight?
Do you know what? I genuinely would have been sat here playing the new FIFA anyway. So it's perfect for me.
I think tonight there's going to be a real horrible noise. And I think Newcastle fans will be calling for heads tonight.
Is he going to be gone?
No, because our ownership takes about 6 weeks longer than any other ownership to make any decision. And you do then worry, who the hell would you bring in? I mean, Eddie Howe is there waiting, but we've also got half of his team playing for us. So, God, I don't want to speculate on that front. I think it will take a lot longer. I mean, it took, McLaren till long into the new year for them Benitez to come in, and we still went down. So I do not rely on my club to change anything. There's a good little... See, there's Almiron. There's Almiron trying. And
Nice little
giving
chance.
it a bloody go.
Just clattered Wilson at the end there.
But that's the thing, though. Look, I mean, we saved the penalty.
There's another chance for United. Rashford in for 4. Oh, mate.
It's all right because he's a sound bloke.
It's all right because he's a
there's you know what it is. Darlow tuned in at half-time and he heard that we thought he hated kids. And he's gone, oh, shit, I've saved the penalty and that now.
It might be off. It might get ruled out, this.
Oh, yeah.
It may get ruled out, but it was a nice goal. What's the point in checking it? just to finish.
I know. I mean, they're not supposed to put the flags up, aren't they?
No, I know. I will say this about VAR. Obviously, not in this situation, but in situations where it's a really big goal, I actually don't mind the double celebration that comes with a VAR check.
Yeah, no, neither do I.
It's all right.
There we go. That's full time.
There we go. Final score, mate.
It definitely wasn't ruled out. I know that Man United like to have things still happen after the full-time whistle, so let's just check. Yeah, I think it does stand. But 5 goals for you lot tonight because we didn't even score, technically.
That's a good point, yeah. Look, I'm happy with it from a United point of view. That's all we could have done in that game, really. You sat back, let us play that second half, and sometimes when we come up against teams that do that, we can't break them down, and today we could. So happy days for me.
I know that's not good, but just awful. That really, isn't it? We had an absolutely brilliant win the other week against Burnley, but to watch that now is just that same. Honestly, that same thing happened against Liverpool in the final game of last season, although it was only a couple of months ago or whatever. We scored early on, Dwight Gale, and that is why I said to you I was worried about how we would then play the game, because the earlier we score, the longer we have to maintain it, and you equalise fairly early. But that thing happened with Liverpool as well. Equalise and then run riot. Equalise, run riot. We can't maintain. We can't crack on. We can't kick on, and that's just not fun. Not fun at all. What a time to do a bloody stream, though.
I mean, it's a good thing you got me on. Otherwise, it would have been the most depressing stream of all time if you had Newcastle fans on, were you?
Oh, we do that. We do that weekly. I have to do another one. But what do you think? Do you think that we're doomed? Do you think dressing?
You're not doomed. You've had a better start to the season than we had, but before going into this one, hadn't you? I think that
we were above you.
You're destined for mediocrity, aren't you? You're not really going to do that much better with a manager like that, and you're going to need more ambition that comes from the very top of the club as well, and it's just obviously not there. And until it's there, you can't really see Newcastle doing anything. Like, it's even earlier on, like I was saying, I was thinking to myself, like, this is what the League Cup should be for teams of that level, to sort of actually get a competition that you can win. But you've had City win that 3 times in a row now. So I just can't see where
we've got 7. The mad thing is we've got 7 points, which
more than us
in terms of starting off a season. That is, I was just saying that we are still above, still above you in the league, which just makes a mockery of the whole thing. But we've got Wolves, Everton, Southampton next. So Christ knows, because all three of them aren't exactly in terrible form.
Well, mate, Tuesday we've got PSG.
That'll be good. That'll be good. Cavani might play.
Be a good game.
Still, we didn't get to see any Cavani tonight, so yeah, guys, I could talk all night with you, and we could try and draw this one out, but it's coming up to 10 o'clock, so I think that's probably the natural conclusion, certainly for myself as a Newcastle fan, to say that I don't actually want to speak anymore about it. We've probably analysed as we go, and I could sit here all night talking to you, but if we don't end the stream soon, then we might end up being here till midnight. to everyone who's watched, really appreciate it. You do these things, and going into it, we had a fair few people say, well, what's the point in that? Why aren't we just watching the stream? The idea was that you didn't watch the stream, we watched the game for you, and as a result, you donate your £15 to the NUFC Foodbank. If you haven't done that already, I would like to encourage you to do the same. Any Man United fans who are here watching, then your local food bank needs it just as much as the Newcastle one. I'm glad to have had Gaz with me. I couldn't think of anyone better. It's just as well I had a Man United game to talk about, because quite frankly, I wouldn't know any other fans in the league, because aren't we the only team in the league? Mwah. Me and Paul Dummett would like to thank you as well, because he's not been getting mentioned there. I've run out of things to say, but Gaz, thank you, mate. Really appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure. I wouldn't have enjoyed it if we lost. I probably would have pretended I had internet problems and logged out at the 70th minute, but I'm staying because we won, so happy days.
I screamed loads when Newcastle scored and we saved the penalty, and I think that you probably all 4 goals merged into one celebration, and then you finally reached my level, which just goes to show the expectations of both clubs.
Yes, it does, mate.
Yes, exactly. Gaz, thank you very much. It's been good of you to give your time for this and sacrifice your Saturday night in 2020. God, what the things you could have been doing.
I know,
right
I
now.
could have been doing so much.
You could have been out on the street playing cricket
with 5 of my friends.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much if you have been watching. Thanks to Two Pauls as well. Put this together. Go and check everything out on Twitter. I'm going to go and lie down now and just think about what's happened. But we will end the stream there. I'll let Adam take it away. Subscribe to the Gala Get Shots YouTube channel. We've done this together. And away the line.
Next time.
Yeah, hopefully not.